Still rolling? Alright, let's talk.
And for success with the family in the future. Most of them want, the instant gratification of, I want to see you though today. I want you to blow my back out. You know what I mean?
Wait. Wait.
Yo.
Yes.
The intro. We're
back again.
We're getting there. The intro is coming along nicely. We're gonna have to switch that up.
We're gonna switch that up. 100%.
We're gonna switch it up.
I'm trying to
We're
get
gonna have
new,
some different intros.
Yeah, trying to get new
100%.
editing software. New editing effects.
Yeah.
For like my existing editing software, and then just add those on top, and then hopefully make something a little litty. So we're gonna need to do like videos, like slow walking and all that shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm ready at all times. Don't worry, I'm ready. I'm already walking slowly. It's fine. Wait, you've seen that dude? You've seen that dude? Who's just running in the same place?
Oh yeah.
He's just like, he's doing bits.
I don't know. Yo,
I don't know. Probably,
that's a skill,
maybe.
Bro. That's a skill.
I may have to slide into his DMs and ask him, "Yo, my guy, how do you do this? We need to do it for our podcast."
He'll charge you extortionate prices, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He probably will.
For sure. But anyways, without further ado, guys, welcome to Not Your Average Joe's podcast. This is the third show in April so far. We are looking forward to this show. This show is going to be momentous. I feel like several people are going to get thrown under the bus. We're about to expose people for who they really are. Nah, I'm playing. But with that being said, man, this is going to be a good one. Yo, but before we go on, my guy, how's your week been, man?
My week has been good. Let me just run through it. Basically, job applications, learning Python, doing a course on accounting real quick.
Yep.
Bro, it's actually crazy. To be an accountant, it's really easy. All you have to do is like a 6 months course on this website, or a couple of them you can do.
You're gonna link them in?
ACCA. If you do a course on the ACCA official, if you show your credentials, like you've done uni or whatever, they'll they'll shoot you up to like the 6 month short course. Once you do that, you can be an accountant ASAP. So I'm like, all these kids that went to uni for accounting. What was that about?
Wow, he's throwing shade. He's throwing shade at the financial department right now.
No, it's they make good money, so that's why I'm jumping on. But
hey,
I want to expand my repertoire. You know what I mean?
No, man, I hear that. Forever learning.
I want to get into the big firms. Yeah.
Forever learning, forever grinding. Corporate is where you want to go, yeah?
No, trust. I want to get into the big firms like PwC, KPMG, all them type of stuff. And once I get into the door, if I know my Python, I know my coding a little bit, you know what I mean? I know my accounting, and I have, I could get any job in that place. Like, I could actually get any job in that place.
Speaking of coders, I think one of our guests is an avid coder / data scientist. So he might have some tips for you there. But without further ado, data science is where I'm trying to head. Like, statistical learning and AI. That's where I'm going to go. The book is a bit fat, but it's
for real.
Yeah, but I'm gonna introduce the dude who actually put me onto it. Great guy. We've been through thick and thin together, to be honest.
Like more thick than thin,
huh? more thick than thin on his side. But yeah, it definitely will. But yeah, without further ado, I'll let my guy. He needs to defend himself. At least we can't just be slating him. He's not even here yet.
I'm not. That's on you.
Hey, look, you thick and thin, thick.
That's brilliant. Cool.
But this is our boy Jonathan. And yeah, this is a nice guy. Once you get to know him, I suppose.
I said, I suppose.
Hey,
okay, man, it's bait face.
Yo, Johnny, man, like Johnny with 2 N's. Yeah. Yo, I think you misspelled your name, my guy.
No. That's how you
spell it. Jesus.
Hey, okay. Good. How are you introducing me?
Wow. Man remixed it.
Yeah. Man was like, I've introduced him, and I'm just, it's fine. We thrown him under the bus from the get go. Oh man, but no, it's all good. It's all good. But bro, yo, just give a quick intro to the people. Who you are, age, what you do, and all that good stuff.
All that good.
Yeah. So, name's Jonathan Markland. I'm 20. Wow, my last name.
You gave your government name.
I wasn't ready for that. Hey,
we'll have to crop that out. We'll crop that out. Don't worry. We won't.
Right. Okay.
We won't.
And I was ready for that. And I'm I've basically been a developer for like 6 years now, actually, like professionally. And then yeah, I moved to that data science path about a year and a half ago. It's going well, it's going well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I do that. I'm starting to do a bit of contracting, so it's
Big
it's
money right there.
looking nice. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yes. Oh yes.
This dude out here getting paid a year's salary in 3 months. What the hell is that?
He's about to start eating.
Yeah, he's about to start eating it. You know, high value, my guess he's about to start attaining the monetary
Yo, I'm like,
level anyway.
Chad, is that you? Henry, is that you?
It's him, man. He just needs a bit of a shape up, and he'll be there on job.
Yeah.
No
I'm
sweat.
on my COVID cuts. Like, I need to start wearing a hat as well.
Oh, yeah, you're on it, yeah. Trust
But
man.
the hat game. I feel like
I'm
it'll
not
suit you, it'll
exposing.
suit
If I show you what's underneath it, you'd be like, wow. Wow.
you cut your hair yourself, didn't you?
No, I cut my own hair now, so it's
Hey,
actually
so
looking
you're-
clean, but I don't want
He's
to
a
take it off
barber.
because you know.
He's a barber in training.
Yo,
See?
I'm telling you, saving money anywhere we can. No, for real.
has to be done these days, man. It has to be
It
done.
has to be done.
Yeah, but Jonathan, the reason why I brought you on the show, man, look, we literally talk about, men and women, differences between the two genders, and we're trying to, basically, me and Given, we acknowledge that, yeah, women and men, we're better together than we are apart, but we kind of need to understand each other and kind of communicate well about what we really want from each other. And I feel like we've both been lied to. Men and women have both been lied to growing up and stuff. We listen to women about men and vice versa when it shouldn't be the case. We should really hear it from the horse's mouth, which is ourselves. And society is kind of, I want to say, pushed an agenda for men, in the sense that we have certain roles to play, and women have certain roles to play, and because of that, women think a certain type of way and men think a certain type of way. But we'll delve deeper into that. I'm just generalizing at the moment
Exactly.
because I don't want to give you guys too much of the sauce yet. But
Too much of
that salt, yeah. But I'll let you explain in the sense of, Jonathan, first question for you. Dating wise, how have you found it over the last, let's say, you've been active? To be honest, you've been active for the last 5-6 years, right?
No, I've like been settled down.
Wait,
for...
you're settled down since when?
No. I've been settled down, and then
Okay.
and then I think I started looking again.
What's it looking?
Yeah, well, it was more of a broke up, and then
Yeah.
I have that period that Moose knows where I'm just like, I'm not looking for nobody.
MGTOW. He went full MGTOW for a bit. It was crazy. he said, I'm done with women.
Well,
He went
yeah,
full black pill.
2
Yeah.
years. I was just out.
You're
Oh,
done with
Really,
that.
you out the game? You retired?
Yeah, yeah.
Self-imposed
He was out the
retirement.
game.
Okay.
No, he tried. This guy tried. He tried. He lied
No,
to me.
no. I
tried.
never tried. You were the guy that made me think about trying, which is the worst thing to do when someone's like, I'm out. But then you were that persuader that was like, come in. There's
Come
Come
back
in. Come
little
in.
honey right here. There's a little honey
Yes.
right here. And then you said
Yes.
you have to fail, and then I fail, and then I'm back on the 2-year hype.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I never set you up to fail. I would never set you up to fail. It's just that you didn't execute. That's okay. It's
Nah.
fine. It's okay.
But I
But
was
no,
good.
real talk. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it was a good period. It was a good period, man. It was when we were going out. This guy would have no eyes for anything at all. Like literally, this guy would go out with the blinders down, bro.
So what are you doing?
I was just
Right
having
now?
friends.
You're shouting to the boys?
Yeah, we're shouting to the boys. Any girls come through, he shuts them
Shouting to the
down.
gang?
No,
Really? You shut them down?
no,
No time of day.
No. I chat to girls too, like, but
Yeah.
there's no intention, like,
Oh, but you look at them like, oh, you ain't shit.
no,
I'm joking.
like, no. If it was like going down that path, I'd be like, thank you, but no, thank you. Like,
Question: What
Oh,
made
that's
you
the
go?
thing, you know,
What made
that's
you? What made you? What made you leave the arena? As in, because for a woman to make you leave the arena, it's a bit of a madness. So could you tell me like your thought process of why you decided, okay,
To leave.
I'm gonna step out?
What was the straw that broke the
Yeah.
camel's back?
ooh,
I know what that is. I know. But yeah,
I honestly don't know.
explain.
What
Given
the
does
straw
not know
was,
this
but
story,
hey.
so yeah, let me know.
I'm not gonna bait.
Mhm.
people.
Don't bait. No names.
Obviously,
No
don't
names.
bait people. No names.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not even
names.
gonna comment on the story. Yeah, I'll just
Oh.
give you like a summary. Yeah.
Yeah. Summary. Yeah.
So it's more like you're with someone that you like, and then you think the world of, and then
The world.
exactly, and then down the line, it's like, wow, this isn't what I pictured it. Like I pictured you, but I didn't picture the situation. If that makes sense.
Wait, hold on.
You fell in love
Hold
with
on.
the vision and not with the reality. Ah, go on.
So is that what he's saying? Is that what he's saying? True. You fell in love with the vision, not the reality.
No, no, I fell in love with the girl, but
But then,
as you,
did she impose a situation on you that was just unbearable, or did
yeah,
you impose that situation on yourself?
nah, it was like you know, like when you grow older, you become more of yourself,
Mhm.
and like more of yourself can be like just picking up like a
Yeah.
Okay.
specific trait that like I guess me and the other person were picking up
We're
were
clashing.
just like compatible. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And it was
Okay.
classic. Yeah. So it was
How
like,
long and how long did it take you to realize that? How many months or years did it take you to realize?
all my friends realized at the get go.
I told your ass. I told you. I swear we need to really listen to our people, man. Like, yeah, but how long did it take you to come to that realization?
It was, I was like 2.5 years, bro. Yeah,
Fam,
and it was
yeah.
like, yeah, it's 2.5 years, I'd say.
And then what was the final nail in the coffin? When did you decide I'm out? Like fully, like you pulled the plug. Like what was the final straw?
Fam, you know my situation. Anyone would have been out in the first
In the
hurdle, and
first,
I
in the,
went
bro,
through
first hurdle, I would have been
24.
done.
Yeah.
What was the
Wait,
first hurdle?
are you allowed to explain the
Give a
first
hint.
hurdle? Yeah, first
Give us
hurdle,
a
real
hint.
quick. Yeah.
Mm, so yeah, no, I'm trying to say it, and I don't want yeah, like I don't want the person to be like annoyed or anything because I
It doesn't
really
matter, bro.
the
It's
person
reality.
the person's cool.
Yeah.
They're not gonna watch this.
And if they do, it'll be too
In
late.
10 years time,
That's fine.
we become
10 years
famous.
time.
Nah,
10 years
nah.
time, you'll be no. Just this the situation. You're not. Remember, you don't hate the person. You just hate the
Yeah,
behavior.
you're just saying the
So
situation as an
just
objective view. What was the situation,
yeah,
objectively speaking?
yeah.
Cool. What was the question again? I'll try and answer specific as I can.
The
So
first hurdle. The
objectively,
first
what
hurdle.
was the first hurdle? Like, what was the situation itself?
The first hurdle was, I guess,
Man, here comes that bullshit.
family. No.
I'm
It,
joking.
it, it was like a family hurdle, I guess.
Ooh,
So
okay.
it was one of those ones where you've got like a protective parent or parents,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
they don't like you anyway. You think bad boys, literally.
Oh,
Think bad.
Oh wow.
the
So that was the first. Is this okay? Like I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable.
okay.
Then
Oh, I
and then
see.
I was like a bit uncomfortable, but I was like, you know what? I'm not
Mm.
dating the parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for the girl,
Yep.
and like the
Like you,
parents will
you
not to
pull
me.
the card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But you know, if you
Yeah.
wanted to, if you wanted to eventually marry this woman, that would become an issue, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for
That's
her
why I'm here, bro.
anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously,
Wow.
obviously, now looking back, yeah, you're here now, so that's all right.
You made it.
But yeah, you made it. But yo, I
Survived.
just wanted to talk about. I want to talk about one situation, one event
Full
slash.
exposure.
No, not full exposure. It's just a one event slash thing that I wanted to kind of just briefly pass over and get your view on. I'm like, it's. Can you explain the rationale of why you wrote a poem to a lady, like in general? Just, can you explain the rationale, like
Oh,
just your thoughts process behind it? That's all I want to know. We're not here to roast or throw anyone on the bus. I was just joking about that.
Yeah, speak for yourself, man.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the thought process is.
Yeah. What the thought process is like? Why? What made you think that this is a good idea?
so first of all, clarification for anyone who's watching. This isn't with my ex at the time.
This is not with the
It
accent.
was this was when I was coming out of that 2 year period where I was just like, I
Man
don't
was
want to
rusty.
with anybody.
Fresh
Yeah.
in the
Then
game.
like, yeah, but I'm an old soul, so man is like,
Okay.
thinking
Traditional man.
about that, that quill pen, with the ink,
Oh
like,
yeah.
this and that. So yeah, so I was kind of coming out that phase where I was just like, I think I'm starting to, like this person, and I'm coming
Okay.
out the phase where I'm like, I haven't liked someone for a long time. Maybe I like this girl. And then I was like, still like protective over my heart because I was like, man, my heart just got like crumpled. Like I did the breakup before, but I still love the girl in it. So
Yeah.
So, question:
yeah,
this person you wrote the poem for, were you speaking to them on a regular basis?
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, pretty regs.
Okay.
Like texting, like very often.
Yeah.
Like meeting, like often as well. Like yeah, it was pretty.
Question.
Really.
How do you guys were you guys intimate at that time when you decided to write the poem? Like, had you guys kissed? Had you guys shared any intimate kind of exchanges per se?
Nah. I was still on that like that defensive where I was like, you know, 2.5 years of trust. It was a bit suspect when I went through
Yeah.
it, and then I was just
Okay.
still assessing the situation. So I was like,
Okay.
I was trying to find out if said person was, single. You know? And you know exactly what happened there.
But basically, wait, before you go on, I have a surprise guest for us to explain this part of the
Actually,
situation.
no,
Because this is just hilarious, bro. Given this kills me every time. So imagine the situation. Oh my god. Okay, but let me just first introduce this guest. Pretty much again, this is a university. I call it a university link. We've known her. We as a collective has known her for I think in total 7 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
Which is a while. So
That is a long time.
we've passed the the friends barrier in that sense. We're pretty cool, pretty tight.
Like
but
family
yeah,
at this point.
exactly. She's. You know what? Let me let her speak for herself. Just introducing to the stream, Teresa. So, Teresa, OG. Yo, look at the title.
wow.
That's not me who put the name there.
Teresa, OG from the hood. Exactly.
Definitely not me.
Look, gang.
I'm like, whose work was this?
Gang. I didn't even know
gang,
what
gang.
my name is, and I gave it to AU, but he just like changed everything.
OG
Because I
from
was
the hood. That's legendary right there.
No, that's
legendary.
brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
maybe you can.
But yeah, but Teresa, quick introduction. Tell us who you are, your age, and what you do for a living, real quick, just so that everyone. Your occupation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Teresa. I'm a PhD student. I'm 26 years old.
PhD.
I'm 26 years old, and I've known everyone. Yeah, as you said, like 7 years and a bit more. I think maybe Jonathan a bit less, like 5 or something.
That explains why you didn't give him sound advice. But yeah, continue. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. I'm just
So-
using this as evidence. Wow.
Let's get to the meat. Let's get to the
Let's
meat.
get to the juice of the story.
Let's
So,
get to the juice.
yeah.
So Jonathan.
Put her face on camera because she knows.
No.
The lies.
Wait. Everyone, wait. Hold on. Everyone will get their time to speak. First, we'll let Jonathan go first because he's technically on trial here. So we'll let him give. So if he gives his side of the story, and then give your testimony, and then we'll call the defendant in occasionally.
Defendant.
I already know. She's not even gonna need calling in. She's gonna be the
But not.
Right.
Yeah. But no, go explain. So explain your side of the story, like what happened, the thought process of trying to find out if this lady was single and, basically available. Because I would say from a man's standpoint of view, that's your responsibility and not someone else's. But hey, that's just me. But let's go. Yeah. You give your side of the story. Go for it.
So I was in that phase where I was like coming out of like my 2 year purgatory gap. Like had
Purgatory.
yeah, bro. I was,
Yeah.
like in my own vibe. Anyway, speaking to this person, and this person, was a housemate of somebody I know. But
No.
we'll get back to that soon.
May I ask a question? If we say any names that we don't want them to be heard, can you just blur that out?
No. Just
No, don't
use
say names. Don't say names.
use L or
Use the initials.
the initial like L or
I
whatever.
thought that word.
No, just use the initial. Trust me.
Yeah.
Don't expose anyone.
Yeah,
So like,
we're not trying to
if
expose
the name
anyone.
is like Sandra, just say S. S said,
Yeah,
or S, you know.
yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna use Q. So
Okay, Q.
yeah,
Q. Okay, I use Q.
Q. Okay, fine. All right.
yeah,
So this housemate is called Q. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
she was cute.
Okay. She was Q. Q. Yeah.
yeah. So
I
yeah,
go.
I was feeling Q. Q was cool. It's cool, but
Mm-hmm.
had to do that investigation. So
Mm-hmm.
the first time I was like, am I really gonna ask it? Because I'm still in that nervous state, that giddy boy state where I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Man's
I know
rusty.
that
Man's
phase.
rusty. Mm.
exactly. So I look at her, I look at her, then I go home. Like I couldn't ask the first time, and then second time, when when you're probing the situation, and
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
hmm.
yes, 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 yes.
So we go like ice skating, and then I'm like, yo,
So this is date. Is this the first date?
see, like
Did she
What
know
did
it's
you
a
call
date?
it? What did you
What did you?
say
Yeah.
when
What
to
did you
get
say
her
to
out?
get her
What did you
out
say
the
to get her
house?
out there?
Yeah.
I was just like, do you want to go ice skating? Like it wasn't like a biggie. Like
Oh, you didn't even say date. You just said ice skating. Let's just go.
yeah. I didn't know. Like,
My
and
man's
this
trying to
Okay.
be slick.
it wasn't a date. It was just
Oh.
Did she know it
No,
wasn't a
no, no.
date?
In your mind, was it a date?
no, 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 no.
In your mind, it wasn't a date?
No, no, I'm still in that investigating period.
Okay.
Like, it would only be a date once the investigation is done.
So how did you feel though? Her having
Yeah.
accepted and said, "Let's go ice skating." How did you feel inside when she said that?
I was fine because remember, I had 2 years of this, so it's
Okay.
like
So you're still
this is
Oh,
skeptical.
like,
okay. Mine was like, yeah, he was my back's against the wall. I'm gonna see what's up.
proceed, proceed. So you go ice skating.
yeah, exactly. And remember, the love gates are closed like this, and it's like
Yep, yep, yep.
so they're like this, and we go ice skating, everything's cool, and then after ice skating, I'm like, yo, like, are you seeing anybody? And it was a no. So these gates they be opening.
Floodgates.
Oh, calm.
Yeah,
So she gave you wait. So she gave you the. Oh, I'm not seeing anybody. I'm open to whatever you got in mind. But yeah, go on. Go ahead.
So one of these gates is open, but remember,
Yeah,
somebody lives with you. So I'm
yeah.
like, I ain't opening this other gate until I get that confirmation because
Wait. So she told you she was single, and then you were like, I don't believe her, so I'm gonna go find.
yeah, 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 bro.
Fair enough. I respect that. Okay.
So remember, one of these gates is open. Then
Yep.
some OG in this chat, yeah. I had to ask him. I had to ask him, yo, is
Yeah.
this valid information?
Is it true?
And OG in the chat said, yeah, so Gates was open. And
Mm.
it was valid information because it was true at this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. At this time.
Man
Okay.
was
But
he was ready.
I obviously was not thinking about, asking every single question under the bus. Like,
Yeah.
this person's still seeing their ex. Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Ooh.
like, obviously, I wouldn't think to ask that, but 5 years obviously isn't enough to bring this up because
Yeah.
they're eating in the social area, man, staying over at night in it. But I don't know this information. Oh gee. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'll stop. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. I think I can start pursuing this lady because the gates are open and the heart is flowing and it's
The
been
heart
like
wants what the
So
heart
you were
wants.
you were in your feelings. So now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I allowed like the feeling to develop in it.
Okay.
So,
And how long would you say from the period of that first date, ice skating, to the next period? Because obviously, you're saying from the period of ice skating to the next time you saw her, you're saying feelings had developed, right?
You were infatuated.
yeah,
I haven't
Yeah.
found out the information you found out about her being available on the
Single.
market.
Yeah.
it was probably like 2 weeks before I like acted on it because I was still like mentally, I was just
Yeah.
like,
Processing.
yeah, you don't know what could happen. Yeah, and then I was like,
Man was weighing up his options. Love it. Yeah. Or so he thought. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. So then now so take us to, we'll fast forward straight to the point where you decided now it's acceptable to write her a poem. How did you get there? How did you get to that point?
So in my head, when the gates are open, the chase is on, innit? So
Okay.
The chase is
Fine.
on, yes.
yeah, I had
Yeah.
to.
Man was- I'll let you finish.
Go on.
I was gonna say, man was like, let me flank. Let me flank. But she was going right. God.
So I was like, man, like at this point, I know Q. Like I've known Q for like maybe we've been hanging out for like 2 months, maybe 3 months at this point.
Okay.
So I'm like,
So you've had some serious time to vet this person.
yeah, insane. Vetting. I even had inside woman, like literally an inside woman.
Basically,
Yeah, man had help. Man had a covert agent.
So he thought.
Exactly. But was it a double agent though? We don't know.
And then?
So,
Yeah.
so I was like, yo, what can I do to win this person over? Because
Okay.
I know the person, I'm like, yo, like this person, like, I just know what the person likes. So I was like, for me to win them over, I have to do something that's like, like just above and beyond,
Yo.
what that person expects. Just
Real quick. Teresa, are you listening, yeah?
Yeah.
This sounds a lot like Ted Mosby from
That's true.
from How I Met Your Mother. But anyway, continue.
It's a good thing.
It's a yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool. So I was like, also at this point, I was doing songwriting lessons. So like,
Okay.
so I was like, and like I was doing songwriting and guitar, and I was like, how do I, work on the skills that I've gained from this course?
Okay.
There's songwriting, and I also like poetry. I was going to like gigs at the Roundhouse, and I was like, yo,
This guy's a full-blown poet.
maybe a poem's due. Exactly. Well, I was like, I listened to George the Poet, and I was like, I could be that guy.
Oh man.
So I was like,
no.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, poet or song, and I started writing a song, but then
You started writing a song.
yeah, because
I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this. All right.
It was a song, but then I was like, nah, that's too much. Let me.
Okay. That's too
write
much.
a poem. Yeah.
Okay, so at least I know where it stops. Yeah. Okay. So you wrote a poem instead.
Yeah. And then it was one of those ones where so I wrote like a paragraph. Then I was like, is it good? Then I was like, self-assessment says yes. So I just kept writing the whole thing, and then here comes my other friend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, Moose. Like
Me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I'll tell you what. You know what I said, but go on. Continue. Yeah, it's fine.
Nah. Really, but guys, he's gonna lie in a minute, so just get ready for it. So
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, go on.
So I went to my other half of my like bestie. I went to Moose. I was like, bro, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I've written this poem, and do you think I should say it to her? And my guy didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. And the reason why he did this was this conversation here, where he's gonna be like, but I didn't tell you to do it though. So he was basically, long story short, was like basically like a CEO when he promises you something and you never really like get the thing. I didn't even know how to put it. Like he gives you confidence, but he's just like, well, I didn't tell you. It wasn't a good idea. So I got like a stamp of approval from Moose, and it was more like, you do your thing because I know you're like this, and yeah. So I did my thing. So I got the approval from Moose. I don't think I asked T, and then I was like, okay.
You sent me the poem. I saw the
Oh,
poem.
Well, so now who's the liar? Oop. Oop.
So what did you say? What did you say?
So, see, there you go. Credibility is out the toilet.
Wow.
I liked it.
See, okay, so I got 2 rubber stamps of approval.
You didn't get an
Well,
approval
you
from.
got
I'm
you
telling
got
you
a
now. No, no, no.
maybe, and then you
I'm
got
t-
one
no, 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 no,
approval.
no, no. I will tell you exactly what he got from me. He got a caution, and he got, if you're willing to deal with the consequences after you do this poem, fine. That's what you got from me. That's the truth. And he knows it. I gave you a caution. I said this is like, normally I would be like, nah. But if you know this, but you're claiming to know this person, I don't know her. If you think that she would like this and you've done this, then bro, you came to me with the poem already written, so your heart was already set on writing that poem, for sure. So in my mind, I was like, me telling you no is not gonna stop you from doing this. I feel like you needed to learn trial by fire. So that's why I gave you a caution saying, if you get burnt, be ready for those third degree burns. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I wanted you to learn trial by fire. But I didn't actually think you'd do it. But hey, it is what it is. You
CEO
did it.
answer right here.
Then you did it.
Listen, but he did it. And I was
But he
like,
did it.
oh, Lord.
And what was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you sent it to Teresa, and she reviews it. She says, "Yo, this is heat. This is fire. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it."
He's got a resounding yes from
Teresa.
from
Yeah, I
Stamp of
did say
approval.
that. Like
And
a little
he
bit
got
less
the ball.
hyped, but yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
It's good.
I did like it, and I also said that I
Yep.
think the other person will also like it, and
Bear in mind,
yeah,
this is coming from a lady. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you send it. You send it.
No, he didn't send it. He
Oh, you didn't send it.
No. And you
no,
know what's funny?
he
Teresa's
read
tone
it.
of voice is that if you play this back, listen to Teresa's tone of voice where she says, "Yeah,"
yeah,
it was so sad. But no,
yeah.
like I even though I'm in technology, I don't use technology to express myself. So like,
Okay.
I never really post on Instagram or like
Yeah.
out of WhatsApp. Like I'm a direct person in it. So
Yeah.
like there was no way I was gonna just send this person a poem.
Uh-huh.
I'm
You
gonna
wanted
say
to
it,
perform it in person.
perform in person verbatim.
Oh my
And
God.
it was kind of a cool setting, I'm not gonna lie to
Like,
you.
just be glad it
Where did
wasn't
you
the
go?
song. Because like Jonathan would have gone down with the guitar.
Yeah,
and,
your
like,
voice, bro. I don't know if your voice is like on point, but
Yeah.
I've yet to hear. But
No, you know,
Right.
look, you know the mic, right? He would have grabbed it like this and been like, "What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out?"
okay.
You can just imagine. I can imagine it right now. It's crazy, but bro, I was like, I wish I was there with the camera.
So where
now.
did you take Q? Where did you take Q to deliver this message of your doting feelings for her?
So we went to we went to like a pub pretty far away, actually, and it was actually like her idea. Like she had no idea what was going on. And remember, we met up regularly anyway, so I think it was like
Okay.
her idea to choose. And so she was like, "Oh, do you want to come to this pub? Like, I'm going there after work. I'm just gonna go shopping, then I'll come meet you." So yeah, just met her after, and I actually got cut short. So she got a call from this like group that she does, and she basically somebody couldn't do like host a session, and they were like, "Oh, can you cover for me? You have to cover in like 2 hours." So Q was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll like head back." So I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, I'll take you back, and yeah, it would be cool." So in my head, I was like, for this whole situation, I was like, "When am I going to do this poem? When am I going to do this poem? What's the poem?"
That pressure, that pressure.
Yeah. The pressure's on right now. Yeah.
And then in my head, I was like, "Okay, this is perfect. Like, I'm gonna do it as we say goodbye. So I'm gonna be like, hey, like as we depart, I'm gonna read the poem to her, clock the reaction, and then just get us out there. So we get to like her doorstep, and then she's like, "Oh, goodbye." Then I'm like, "Hold up."
Wait a minute.
It's a shop.
hmm I read the poem to her like on the doorstep.
On the
And-
doorstep,
Yo,
On my
this is a romantic settings.
Yeah,
This is my doorstep.
that's
too.
in time for you to get slammed in your face, bruh. Go on.
So I read it, and 3/4 of the way through, like she started tearing up, and
Oh
she
wow.
was like crying, and like finished it, but like it was like she was smiling through the tears. It seemed like it was a good response. And then again, just like bear huggy, smiley bear huggy. But I gotta go, but thank you, but I gotta go, and just like smiley huggy, smiley, huggy. So she jettisoned off.
Was there a kiss? No kiss?
Wait, did you kiss? Did you lips?
There
No,
was a kiss
Wait,
on the cheek.
but
Oh,
I,
Renegade. Wow.
Wow.
no,
How am
no,
I
but-
remembering this more than you?
no,
Because
no,
his
no.
post is he's got PTSD from it, so he ain't
The
remembering.
drama.
He ain't remembering that.
The drama. Go on.
Well, so remember, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into this and not expect a kiss. And if she tries to kiss, then I'm just gonna like just get like alleviate the situation. I didn't want to kiss at this point because I wanted her to think about the situation. So I wanted, if it was to be,
Yeah.
then I would get the kiss anyway. But I'm not writing the poem for the kiss. I'm writing the poem for her heart, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Jeez, man came.
So you're
in
playing the
with-
long game.
So
Yeah. I was
So you
looking,
invested about how much? 2 months time into this girl, yeah?
yeah, probably more. Actually.
4 months? Would you say?
It was about 3 months. It was like 2 months of knowing, and
Yeah,
then
and
2 weeks of poetry.
on the dates, did you pay for everything or did she pay for the other stuff?
We were always
Cows.
like half and half. Always
Half and half? Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
That's fair enough. Okay. So basically this happened.
Given, you want to
went-
go first or shall I?
No, she went up the stairs. And when did you realize, she was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but fuck this shit, I'm out. When did she realize that?
So it was interesting because the week after I read her the poem,
Yeah.
it was going to be her birthday.
Oh Lord, I remember this story. This story was.
Oh, yes. The birthday.
Oh my God.
Go on.
So I'm like about the like I was happy with the poem. I thought it went well. Like man was just walking down the street, just clicking his heels, just everywhere, just saying hi to everybody as I walk by. Yeah, exactly. I was so
Man
in
was
his
saying
feelings.
hello to everyone on the damn street. Yeah, it was
Spider-Man
Wow.
from Spider-Man 3, basically.
taking babies, kissing the babies, putting them back in the pram, like the whole deal.
oh my guy.
So I was feeling myself. I
I would
But
be
you
too.
can only feel yourself for so long. Like
It's true. You wait, hold on. So you got no positive. You basically got no positive feedback after you did the poem, right?
no, I got positive feedback. Like I even that night I got a message about how lovely the poem was. Ray, it means a lot. So I was
Rah.
yeah. I thought it was locked. Like I thought, man, this is gonna be the start of a beautiful whatever. And like
Yikes.
so, yeah, her birthday's coming up in the
Okay.
following week, and yeah, I was like, I knew this, and I was like, oh, and bear in mind, this is like before COVID was a thing. If anyone was listening, it's like 2 years ago. So,
Okay.
yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, I think this is good. Now, I don't know what we are, but I think I'm supposed to get a birthday present. So in my head, I was being like, yo, I think I need to think about getting but I don't know what to do. And I was thinking of ideas. I remember like she loved like strawberries and stuff. So I was thinking about like something strawberry related. I don't know. I was just thinking,
This guy was scheming.
yeah,
Just
bro,
kind of fully there, like.
exactly. So her birthday was on Saturday, and I read the poem to her on the Saturday before. So
There was 7
like-
days.
yeah, exactly 7 days. So Sunday I'm thinking, Monday I'm thinking strawberries, Tuesday I'm thinking strawberries with a little cream. Wednesday I'm thinking, where's my invite to the birthday?
I remember I invited you.
No, he didn't want the invite from you, man. He wanted it from the lady's
From the
mouth.
source.
Yeah, from the one who wrote.
So
the
what?
po-
So
from the
she
one he
was.
wrote
So
the poem
Teresa,
for.
real quick. Was she sending out invites to her birthday?
Of course she was.
She was telling people
It's her
like
birthday.
it's happening because it was
It's
like
her
an event.
birthday.
Like we had to go somewhere, book a restaurant, sort of
Oh,
thing.
shit. Oh, it was real.
I think of what I remember, this person said to me, "Yeah, tell your friends if you want," and I was like,
That's the
"Okay, I'm
rudest.
gonna
That's the
tell
rudest invite ever. Tell your friends
Jonathan
if you want.
who's,"
What?
and I did. Yeah,
I wasn't. No, I wasn't invited. I didn't get the invite. I got the
I,
invite
I
from
did.
Jonathan.
I'm the one who told you.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
rudest invite. I wouldn't even have turned up if it wasn't for Jonathan.
We
So,
came for the free drinks.
Yeah, I came for free drinks.
so Jonathan, you attend.
but getting back to the point. Yeah,
What?
it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. You're contemplating life. So
Oh, yeah, of course. And you know what hurt? Like, Teresa wasn't even the one that invited me. Teresa just told me that there was a birthday
yeah.
party happening. So
Wow.
invite me at this point.
So
Wow.
who
But what?
invited you?
You! That's what hurt. I was like,
Really?
you don't
Oh.
even know him. like, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. So then, fam, like nah, fam. This panda was dying. Like, imagine this on fire. Like, I was like, what, fam? What's going on? I was like,
Yo, my guy's
okay.
heart wasn't steady. He was on rocks. Man was-
So
Just
it's
think. Just think. On Saturday he was on cloud 9. Now he's literally just on the ground, just finished.
Yeah, because I think the reality of what just happened set in.
Yeah, bro, this is it. We're gonna get to this in a second. The Disney fairy tale versus the actual reality of the
This is
situation.
reality. Go on.
Yeah. Go on.
I was like, I wasn't even thinking about a birthday present at this moment. I was thinking of, yo, I think this poem thing like blew up. I don't really know why.
It wasn't the poem.
Yes, it was.
So I was like, okay, like, like at this point, I was like, I'm still gonna go to the party, but I was surprised that I wasn't told about the party from you. Like literally.
From the
Someone write Q's name in the chat real quick, please. I beg.
I will.
I beg someone write her name in the chat.
So I was.
Who the hell
It was like Thursday now,
I'll
man.
send it to you as well.
Hey, don't say the name.
Oh, bear in mind as well. Remember we talked frequently for like 2.5 months.
And there's radio
We didn't
silence.
speak. It was radio silence, pure radio silence. So I'm like confused. I'm like, I'll still go to the party, but I don't know what's going on. Like, so Thursday's now here. Man's at work, and yeah, works cool. I'm like just chilling, thinking about just life. I was still thinking about strawberries at this point. Like, on Amazon where you add something to your cart. I had like a list. And I was thinking like, which one am I gonna do? Or should I do 2 or 3? Like, I don't know. So yeah, I was considering it, and then I got a message from Q. Then I was like, yay, I think my invite's finally here. And this was the worst invite of my life, man. It was like, oh, yeah, you like, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but it's my birthday on Saturday, and feel free to come. However,
oh my god.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been hesitant to tell you because my ex is coming, and I really want to make this work. And I really like my ex, but I also really like you. But I want my relationship with my ex to work, but I still want you to like attend this party.
Bro. She was trying to slag you off right then and there.
Saying, yo, come watch me mac this guy.
In front of your face. No, do you know what she was like?
Face, bro.
Do you know what she was like? She was like, yo, I want the attention from Jonathan. I like the attention he gives me. I like that boyfriend attention he gives me, but I don't wanna commit to this guy.
Yeah, you were used, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You were
Used and abused. And to be honest, I'm like, this happens to too many guys. Like, and when you recognize this happening, what you need to do is you need to cut it off.
That's on you.
Yeah, you need to cut it off because you're allowing it by entertaining
You're
it.
facilitating.
Yeah, so I did try and take what Moose just said there as advice, but guess what guy told me to go to this stupid party? Moose,
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I was going anyway. I was
Nah,
not involved.
nah, nah.
I was
Oh,
not,
you moose.
Yeah.
Point blank, real fact. You
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
get
yeah.
to go.
No, yeah, I told him to come with me. I said, let's go.
Okay, cool, bless.
Yeah, I said, let's
Wow.
go. But I had a
Mine
different
was like
motive.
entertainment.
No,
Entertainment.
no. The reason.
Front row
So
seat.
my backstory for telling him to come was because look, you're not going for her. You're going to have a good time in spite of that. And Teresa's the one who invited you. Really, it's not Lucy who invited you. So go because Teresa's the one.
Whoa.
So do you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, flag this point. When you go back, flag this point because this man's
Oh,
name.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, cool.
I just said it.
Teresa's the one who invited you at this point. So
That was
know
like
what I mean?
cute. No. I'm
no,
just gonna say the name.
we're done. We
Okay.
can't keep up this facade anymore. I'm like, bring her in. We'll bring her in. But,
No. Okay,
literally.
continue. So
Yeah.
this person, you go to
Yeah.
the party. Moose, you
Yeah.
say let's go. That's foul.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's treacherous.
No,
My guy says no. It'll be fun. You know, you
It will
want to
be
show
fun.
her that you're
Yeah.
over her. But this is what I'm saying.
Yes, that's
it
it.
would have been. There you go, Moose. If this is that how it went though?
no.
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Oh well, from
Did
my
you get
side,
to
that's
the
how. It went.
party, Jonathan, and then start flirting with other people and showing her that look, I don't need you.
No,
I've got a game. I can get anyone else.
So nah, man was heartbroken. Like I was,
Oh, so you were
like,
smoking.
you know when like kids get angry for no reason, they're just vexed for the whole day. I was like that.
What was you at the party as well?
No, so like I was like I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to show my face. My face is never entering this house unless T invites me. Like I was like, I was just so like not on it. One sec.
Does this person have Instagram? Someone please send me the Instagram.
It's a bit like it was a bit difficult situation. I think you were not
Yeah.
well informed. You didn't know
Mm.
what was happening, and I had different information, so I couldn't relay correct information towards you.
Oh,
So
you didn't know about the ex-boyfriend coming.
well, I knew there was like a complicated thing, which I said to Johnny, going on, but it wasn't like this person was telling me every day what is happening, and this person wasn't really mentioning Jonathan that much. I only knew from Jonathan that they are hanging out, so I was a bit
Wow.
confused with everything, and I wasn't sure. So when the person was mentioning the other person's name, like their ex or whatever, I was like a bit confused. So I think that there was a lot of misunderstanding and not.
Question. As Jonathan was your boy, would you not have thought to tell him that?
I
yo,
told him that it was like
this
this
woman.
person has like a complicated relationship with someone else. And I
Pause.
remember
That's cap. That's cap. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. But no. From what you
I
said,
didn't know that, like,
you said she was single in the beginning. No.
yeah, and like if she said to Jonathan she was single, I assumed, okay, maybe she is. So I don't understand where this complication is coming from out there. So yeah.
So Jonathan, real quick. So this has been you were seeing her, or you were kind of hanging out with her for about 3 months. Never kissed, nothing. Just spend time together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I feel like the defendant and the prosecutors have made their case in point. But now, I
Oh
feel
wait,
like
are we
we
on
need-
trial? Both of us.
You're on trial. You're on trial.
Oh, okay.
trial.
You're in trial.
I was
Standing by
everything-
aiding and
every-
abetting. Aiding and abetting.
every move I made, I can say that I made it in Jonathan's best interest per se. Whether he sees it now, you know now that I was.
I want to
was
hear
moving.
real
Yeah,
quick
go on.
what happened at this party when you got there, Jonathan, and you walked in. First question: her ex-boyfriend, Q, does he resemble you, or what does he look like? Like, give me does he look like
Wait,
the average?
before we
the
go
average
on,
dude, or is he more like
Yeah.
well kept? Or what does he look like? Like stud type guy,
I mean,
I feel okay.
You didn't see the person.
no, I didn't see
You didn't see
it
it?
later.
I
No,
saw
no,
him.
so
I
we
saw
were
him. I
at
saw him. I
my
can describe
house.
him.
I can describe him how I saw him.
How
And
do
yeah,
you go to the party and then not see him?
No, the person
Because he wasn't there.
Oh, he didn't turn up.
No, you didn't tell
No,
me. Yeah.
They came really late.
He came later on.
Oh, so
the-
you left before he came.
yeah, essentially.
So
yeah.
there were pre-drinks at our place, and then we had to go to a bar or a restaurant. It was both bar restaurant, and so Jonathan only came at the pre-drinks.
I didn't agree to come to the party, by the way.
Okay.
Moose is the reason why I was there. So what had
Why
happened
you had the pre-drinks?
Yeah. But okay, before we go on, just real quick, I'm gonna bring in the judge, the main man himself. The
I didn't
Duke.
make all my
He's
points.
in the back chat here, so I'm just gonna give me 1 sec, Teresa. Yeah, just before you go on. Yeah, the main man, the Duke, is here in the back. He's gonna come through and give his insight on the situation. I know he's got some stuff to say. He's already been throwing heat at me from the chat. So without further ado, my guy, the Duke. Yo, tell me. Hello. Situation.
Who's the judge? I ain't no judge.
Jury,
Judge, jury,
executioner?
executioner.
What's up,
There he
guys?
is. Hey,
What
man.
Jonathan, what's up?
I mean,
It's been a
T.
minute.
my heart's not.
His heart's not fine.
I've just been listening in a bit. I'll just be on for a little bit, but
No worries.
it's yeah. We've heard this. Yeah, we've heard this story before, but it seems like there's a reflection that will come from this because we had this conversation before on how we give advice to friends, right? Do you think
Yeah.
that something else could have been said, to help our friend John? Like, what do you think, like, Miss, or do you feel like everything you've said so far, there's nothing you could have changed?
Trial by fire. And look at him now. He's brilliant.
He's left.
He's if you look at Jonathan, I want to say I played
An integral role in his evolution, yeah?
I played a pivotal role in making this guy the guy he is today. That one moment changed his life. So he needed to learn, man. It's the only way.
Okay, have you felt that like that before, Jonathan?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jonathan, have you felt like that before? Well, you feel how you felt then. Is it humiliation or just like lack of support at that moment? Or do you feel like what Moose is saying kind of makes sense?
Trial by fire.
Charge, do you accept it?
Oh, I mean, my relationship before was like a blaze. Like it was like an inferno, like forest fire, like global warming after effects. So I was on the 2-year gap already after that. Like I was a recovering planet, and then I was just freeing this situation. So I didn't need. I wouldn't need trial by fire, but I'm glad it happened because now I know the person. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, the person wasn't who I thought they were when I was trying to let them out.
And from experience, and just on a side note as well, what we've learned is that, bro, we can tell people whatever we like about another individual. The only way that they will believe what you're saying is if they see it with their own 2 eyes. So me just saying to him, don't do this, don't do that, you shouldn't do this, it's not gonna, you're still gonna do it. You'd already committed to writing a poem.
Okay, that's a fair assumption. But if Jonathan, if you heard Moose saying don't do the poem, would you have taken it, or would you have been like on a side note? What do you think?
I would not have done that.
Really?
Okay. That's what I'm asking.
See, Moose?
I'm erasing my breath. Why would I feel like the poem? That's the cool thing.
No.
Look,
But that's
this
like
is what I
definitely
feel.
like a Jonathan
Nah.
move to make, and like maybe it's not something that Teresa or Moose or Given would do, but this is something that Jonathan does. And
Jonathan does this. This is his thing.
so I have no right to say, oh, don't show this
Yes,
part
you
of your
do.
personality, or don't
No.
do this, because this is who you are, and you are a traditional guy. You are, as you said yourself, old soul, and you want to do this. So I can't, like Teresa, who like doesn't like poems, say to Jonathan, who likes writing poems, like say him, don't do that.
Wait,
And
let me
also,
land.
I disagree.
poem, it was
Let me
I
nice.
land.
understood.
land.
I was moving in his best interest. That's what
Wait,
all
let
I
me
can
land
say.
this plane real quick. Jonathan,
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like, what Moose was saying earlier, regardless of Moose, you telling him whatever, I feel like if it didn't work out, you'd have said, damn, I should have wrote that poem. You know what I mean? Because maybe that would have been the thing that would have saved me. I feel like whatever advice Moose would have given you, because you were in a state of infatuation, as you said, you got to the point where you're like, oh, I'm
Lost in
really
the
interested in this
sauce.
girl. That's what I'm saying. So
Nah,
no,
because
when you're writing the poem, you thought you were not lost in the sauce. No,
Look,
no.
bro. You explained to me you were said this is
The
the
gate
start of
were
a
open.
blissful relationship. That's a Disney fairy tale right there.
Yeah,
If you say
like, the
yeah,
gates were open. But think about this: if I didn't say the poem, then I would have gone to the party, and then I would have been like, "Oh, wow, she's with dude."
yeah,
Like, and
Yeah,
then
I
and
think
then I wouldn't have felt like bad, right?
I don't
Because
think the poem was the problem,
You would have held
Jonathan. I
back.
think the poem was wonderful and it was great. But I think the problem was like the person didn't tell you that they were committed to someone else. So, and then they felt embarrassed that you were coming to the party, embarrassed that they didn't invite you. And then when the time came, they felt a bit uncomfortable. They had to tell you, well, I have an ex and I have feelings for them. So I don't think what you've done was wrong or the way you moved. And yeah, I don't know. But what I understood, the person didn't even understand that they were going out with you. So they thought you guys were friends. So they didn't think much of it. But I think when that poem happened, maybe they understood that there's something more there,
I think
and
the
and I,
tears
and
were
I need
lost in
to
friendship.
and I need to admit
Mm.
you I'm not interested like that. So
yeah, I mean that was from my side too.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jonathan. So after that event in your life, would you attempt it with someone else? Then do you feel like maybe you could do the same thing but with a different type of person?
it'd have to be someone that I actually trust. Like, it depends. It depends. Like,
So the what stage? So writing a poem to someone you probably know is into you, or someone you're trying to figure out, just like that previous girl.
oh well, first of all, I mean, I'm not doing it
Yeah, keep
before.
on talking. I'm just.
Like, first of all, like, I'm gonna be with that person before I write the poem because that's too much energy. Like,
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you. You've learned. He's
that's
learned.
what I was trying to
Trial
get at.
by fire.
Yes. Next
I
time
still
you
think it was
tell the
very brave
poem,
what you did.
it's very brave,
It
but
was very
ridiculous.
brave.
That's high risk, no reward. What you should have done is basically once you secure the relationship, and then you tell the poem. And if you wanted to tell the poem, this is what I would do if I was you. If I was in your situation, I would make the poem as like a more jokey poem. You know what I mean? Like throwing some banter in there so it doesn't seem to come
oh,
off too emotional. Was it very banterful? Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Why was she crying?
So it was a mix, bro. My poetry knows no
Do
bounds.
you know what? I have a feel. I actually know why she was crying. I feel like I know why she was crying.
I feel like she lost a friend.
Yeah.
She
No.
lost a friend.
In herself, she was like, "Oh, mad. This guy likes me as more than a friend. Damn
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna have to cut him loose." That's why
Yeah.
she was crying.
But you're still friends with the person and you still hung out. Maybe not that much lately, but you were afterwards. And
Oh, she's really hotting you up here. How she still got access to your life? This is the question.
No.
not anymore, but like after that incident, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's like so we didn't talk for like 6-7 months, and then
You left
For
her
your
again.
birthday, she did like the biggest thing ever. What do you mean?
oh yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that was really cool. That was probably one of the best like things.
Guys.
What did she do? What did she do?
It was so random. Like,
What did
so
she do?
we live in like the same area more or less,
Mhm.
and then she hid things around the area, and she gave me clues in order to find them, and like
Oh
I
yes.
sent her like my location,
Yeah.
and so she could see where I was headed or if I was doing the right or wrong thing.
Mm.
And yeah, it was just really cool. Like,
Like a little treasure hunt.
yeah, exactly. And then we went to like a comedy show, which was like really amazing. Like after, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
And this isn't your girlfriend because this is girlfriend behavior.
This is girlfriend behavior.
Yeah, this is not
Yeah.
your girlfriend.
I mean, we were cool. Like
So
that's
what-
the thing, right? Yeah. So
What was the situation with the ex at this point? Did you know?
yeah, at that point, I think they were still together. Yeah, I think they were still together.
Boy,
Wow, bro. No. This is
you can't.
No, no,
at
no.
that point.
At that point,
At that point.
at that point, they were together
That's disrespect.
and living together, right?
That's
Yeah.
disrespect,
No,
bro.
not living together. They were just
No.
together. Yeah.
That's disrespect. You know what? No, Jonathan, listen here and listen clear. That is mad disrespect. She was basically using you for all the boyfriend amenities that her boyfriend wasn't doing, but giving him the pum pum. Using you to take
Wait,
her. No,
wait.
for real. She was using
Sorry, I
man
missed
to
out.
take her out,
Yeah.
have a good time, and then go do all the little boyfriend lovely things, and then go home to him or go home to meet him or whatever and give him the goods. What? Whoa, no.
It was a
Wait,
lose-lose situation for you
Hold on.
because she took
Is
your
this
she
is
took your
this
reason.
can
Let
you
me
guys hear
abbreviate
me?
it for Temmie, yeah? So
Yeah,
Temmie,
Is this the
what happened is,
aftermath or is this during the
no,
time? Or
let
This
me
is
let
the
me
aftermath.
let me abridge this for you, Tim. So basically, Jonathan, after the whole shebang happened, it fell down. It was over. 7 months later, they got back into contact, and then they started, maybe chilling a little bit on and off. And she ends up doing like a little scavenger hunt for his birthday. Listen to me, Timmy. She ends up doing a little scavenger hunt for his birthday, where he goes around the area where they live, and he finds like little, trinkets or clues or whatever, and then they end up going to a comedy show together, all this, that, having a good time for his birthday, and then they go their separate ways after. At this point, she was still seeing that ex that she told him, "Yo,
okay.
I like this guy and I want to
Okay.
make it work, but I want to leave you."
Yeah.
And then given was basically like, basically the
That should
boyfriend
always be
slash
an
girlfriend.
assumption. That should always
Yeah.
be an assumption. Unless like if the connection between you, Jonathan, and her was like almost like a friendship thing, like, oh, we're still getting along as friends, then I guess that's okay.
No,
No, man. Is it
No, that's not
possible for
okay, that's not okay.
is it possible for men and women to be
Oh,
platonic
is it?
friends?
no. Listen. I feel like
No?
in your situation, Jonathan, it was almost like you could have been like if she wasn't seeing that guy, that would have been perfectly fine. But the fact that she was seeing that guy
It was
at the same
disrespectful, man.
time, that's just disrespect to you, because she's like,
Yeah.
I know this, like it's almost like she likes you, but she's not willing to like you like that kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Remember, bro. Remember
Like
when you
that.
told me about it and I was upset? I called you. Remember, I called you. On that. Do you remember?
But hold on. Sorry, I'm
Yes.
almost like a defender right now. Isn't it that Jonathan isn't putting too much energy into, applying this friendship they have now? Like, it's not like were you still pursuing her at that stage? Because this is 7 months after.
No. Like we stopped like talking. Like it was all like her idea to do everything.
Okay.
So it was kind of like
But for you to participate, bro, that's what I'm saying.
You were the crutch.
I think that's fine.
Boyfriend.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Tell me, you wouldn't do it.
I would not be
You
participating.
would do it.
Imagine a girl. Look. Imagine a girl did you
You
dirty.
would
No.
do it,
Look,
Timmy.
tell me. Imagine a girl does you dirty. Yeah. Let's use the example of your situation from uni when I had to call you to tell you what was going down. That person now gets
V.
back in contact with you in 4 months and says, "Hey, I've set you up with a thing for a birthday celebration for you. Here, you have to go around the campus and find these things." Would you entertain that?
That's long. Wait, my situation is different.
No,
That
it's the
was a
same.
situation. It's not
Were
the
you not
same.
Basically
invested?
the same.
Were you not
You
invested?
invested.
Were you not invested?
It's the same.
First
situation.
of all, who had that conversation with him? She told
What do you
him
mean?
everything.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She told him what he was doing. Like, what? Oh, I'm still talking to an ex. She was honest.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
With my situation, that was, complete guys. No one knew.
Even
It's
if you
like
told you, even
that's
if
a
you told
complete.
you, yeah.
If
No,
if
tell
the
me, she
person
told
is
you.
dishonest with you, then understandably you can cut them off. But if
she
she's
told you,
having that open
told you.
conversation with him, let me finish. And
Alright.
then 7 months later, I still want to talk to you, still want to hang out. As long as he doesn't put too much energy into rekindling this, connection, then there's nothing wrong with that.
But bro, the energy is you accepting the going around the campus
It's like-
collecting these
Okay,
trinkets.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
were you convinced that she wanted you back from
No.
that birthday thing?
So after no. So like for me, I was done with the situation. So it was
Okay.
Yeah.
like the only thing I would want would be a friendship, and then nothing more. Like as in like the peak would be friendship. but I
Cut it off.
wouldn't.
Yep.
I would have just
Yeah.
cut her off fully.
I think
Yeah.
the other
No,
person
no. Cut off
wanted
the
to be
potential
friends.
of being with that person, but
Yeah,
if it's
yeah, yeah.
friendship, then because she was honest, I feel like just keep her as a friend.
Wait,
Because
Teresa,
he has
go on.
there's no other choice.
She didn't lie. Like it was like
But he's not putting in the energy to get to
Yeah, yeah.
around her, to gravitate around her. She put in the energy.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, well, let me hear
He's
what
done
Teresa
his part.
yeah.
Teresa, what are you gonna say?
Yeah.
oh,
No, she's not
gone.
even there.
Is Teresa here? Is Teresa? Oh, Teresa not here. Okay. Fine.
Sorry, get
Yeah,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
Was I saying something?
Oh, you were trying to say
I
something.
thought you. Yeah. Oh, mad.
I forgot. Sorry, I just left the room
No, no,
again.
it's all right. Anyway,
No, that's
Anyway.
cool. That's cool. But
No, I think
personally,
what I said last is that the other person also wanted to be Jonathan's friend.
yeah,
So I think
of
it
course
was
they did.
like
Jonathan's a great guy.
yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was mutual. They both wanted to be friends from the beginning. So
But from the beginning, no.
I
Jonathan
mean-
wanted to pipe from the beginning.
obviously Jonathan wanted to know, but
Bro, it honestly.
But
I
no. Given
honestly-
this is how I see it, yeah, I think other than the chaos that came from it, Jonathan will carry this sort of lesson of reading the situation. You know,
Yeah, no, that's
if she gave off the forward, this is what I want with a girl, he would know that okay, is she really into me or is she kind of thinking of someone else? Like you've taken on this lesson basically,
Yeah.
rather than this is destroyed your confidence in everything. No. So I understand. Once you place a boundary, once you know the boundary she's placed you on, then you're good. You're
And
good
you
to
can
go.
move you can move however you want to move.
You could be back.
But now,
Yeah.
but just
Given you disagree, Given looks a bit.
Yeah, he looks pressed. I was gonna continue. I was gonna.
No. This.
Yeah, go on, give it.
You know, them saying this doesn't make, bro. I hear the situation. Obviously, you want to be friends. That's cool. That's blessed. Do that. But the way it went out, like the way, bro, it's.
Well, it's not
mad.
her fault. It's
I
not
know
her fault.
I know it's not her fault. It's the truth, yeah. But what's
If
what
the
was the-
poem didn't come
bro.
out, then the situation would be different. You know what I
What do
mean?
you
If
mean
the poem didn't come out, it would have been different. Because then
What
it's
would have
like
been different?
he would have
'Cause apparently the
he would have
ex already-
figured out that there's someone else in the picture. Then he
Yeah.
would fall back. But
Uh-huh.
because he already jumped 3-4 steps ahead, it's
Yep.
already made him look like okay, he's really on
Yeah, he
me.
wants it.
I have to admit to him that that's not
Yeah.
how I see you. So as he would learn from this now that okay, I'm not gonna jump too quick into a situation.
That's
Yeah.
a valid lesson. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like just for me personally, in that situation, having been left on standby
For
and
so
then,
long.
yeah, for so long, and then someone wants to just come back in, bro. Like what? So you're
Yeah,
gonna
as
do
long
all
as
the
he
boyfriend
doesn't
stuff?
put energy into it and it was
Bro.
all from her, then
Yeah,
you
obviously.
don't have to
No, no,
cut her off.
Did you not? So wait, Jonathan, you guys didn't go out apart from that one situation, or did you go out a couple times?
We went out quite often, like during those 2
So
months.
after
you were spending
after
money as well, yeah?
3 to 7 months
So wait, are you talking about before or like
after.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off. What value did she provide to you that your other friends you had already couldn't provide you?
I mean, like
Attention, I guess.
it wasn't like additional value. It's just like it's a different person. Like, yeah, like I don't.
I feel like there's no need to punish her. It's like she's already done her part. You know,
I'm not
like
saying punish her. I'm not saying punish.
yeah. So if
saying
she invites him to do stuff on his birthday, like should he have ignored her? Should he have like cut her off? Like, no, I'm not interested.
I would have
What do you
look.
think?
I would have said I'm a bit busy. I'm sorry. I'm a bit busy. Like that's it.
Okay,
And just
Jonathan,
but
what
I
do you
appreciate the
think?
gesture.
Certain.
Would you have like been like what he just said? Like reply, I'm not really in. You know,
I'm a bit busy. Basically, said I'm a bit busy. But I do appreciate the gesture.
because then that will look salty.
It won't look salty. It will just say you are busy. Literally, you are busy. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no. I'm not really. I don't really hold grudges against people.
Yes.
So it's like I just don't hold grudges against people. So it's like even if this would happen now, I still accept it. Like,
Wow, bro. I'm just talking about.
it's the principle. It's not
It's-
really that
it's-
you're
it's
holding
a
a
bit of-
grudge.
yeah.
It's basically the like, look, if you, let's say I'm talking to someone, yeah, I'm talking to someone. I find information that they're still messing with the ex. Before I even attempt to write them a poem, I would ask, yo, you and your ex, how you guys, doing? Are you still messing about? Da, 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 da. You find out that situation, how they're doing. The fact that she let it get to that point of poems. The fact that she let it get to that point of poems.
She should
It
have
was
been.
almost like she was
Like,
enjoying
she didn't
the.
know.
I'm
That's
saying in
what
the
I'm
time.
saying. It's not like she put like lured him
no.
into it.
No. It's not like she learned him, but I'm saying like most girls understand the situation that's
They're
happening.
better socially calibrated than we are,
They
so
understand
they
the
definitely
situation
know
that's
you're involved.
So-
They
so
know
for
you're
her to
invested.
not-
They
for her
tease.
to-
It's called
yeah, for-
teasing. Yeah.
For her to not let him know, by the way, I'm messing with my ex. She was pretty much like breadcrumbing, like having him on the hook. You know
But
what
it
I mean?
sounds like limbo. But again, it sounds like limbo. Sometimes it could have been, hey, okay, I can move on from my ex and get with this guy, or go back to my ex and
So
keep
you
this
saying
guy on-
Jonathan? So you saying Jonathan didn't
Standby.
exert the qualities? You saying Jonathan didn't exert the qualities that? She
No,
needed
it
to
could
go
have
from
been
the
that
ex
he
to him?
jumped the gun too soon. Sorry if I'm cutting off, but he might have jumped the gun too soon. Maybe she was still working him out, or a lot of girls have different options. Like, okay, I might go back to my ex because I have this long-term attachment there that you're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
fade
yeah.
off a hook,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
I would move on. So she might have been in a position where she would easily move back to her ex, and this Jonathan was another potential.
Yeah,
but I
he was
guess
he was on
the way
hook.
they
She kept him
think.
on the hook. Doing all these things for him makes him think, they could, like, it leaves like the door ajar for him in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It leaves the door slightly
then-
open in the future for him.
Yeah.
So for her to do that, it means like, look, just in case, let's say for her, just in case all my future relationships don't work out, I can settle with Jonathan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, it's like we're used to it. Where
Someone
there's
on the
different
hook.
girls who give us the extra attention, and we know that she might just be doing that to get us closer to them. I feel most girls do that already. Like they, entertain the opportunity.
Yeah, because they want. That's what I'm saying. A lot of girls like
They want the
attention.
attention. Yeah, but
They like
then
that attention.
sometimes they like it with the right type of people. And Jonathan was enough to spend that
Entertain.
time with. Like she rekindled after 7 months. She wanted to, I guess, entertain her attention because Jonathan is a cool guy. So I
My
feel like
question-
But Jonathan, can you add a bit of
No.
context about why she got back into contact with you as well? Because I think you told me something, just like a reason. Like there was a reason why in that particular period she got back into contact with you. Even though she was still seeing her ex, was everything okay with them two, or was it like was it on the rocks per se? Would you say?
I think it was rocky after.
There you
Yeah.
go. So
wait.
So there you go.
So the
When
ex,
was the breakup?
The ex's
they were-
relationship, those two were on the rocks.
it was
That's
shaky
why.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, spoiler, they broke up like later on,
Yeah.
and then another thing. But no, I think they might have been on the rocks later on. But I do know that like no one liked dude. Like
Yeah,
Did she have a type? Like, did she have a type? Does she look a certain way?
wait, does she look a
What
certain?
what does dude look
No,
like?
does he look a certain? Yeah. Compared to you, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, what is her?
Mm-mm.
I'll
They
tell
look
you,
different.
yeah.
They look
Yeah.
different.
What does he
Like-
look like?
I'm black, he's white. Like
He's a Caucasus male.
what?
Caucasus male from the Caucasus Islands. That's what he's.
So how does he look though? Like, is he like suave dressed or casual dressed or just like average dressed?
Meathead.
Oh, he's
what?
he's suave. He's a suave guy.
Long
He's suave.
sweaty hair. Like
he's a
what-
suave
But
guy.
it's kind of he looks rich,
He's rich. He's older.
So Jonathan, you were never winning the battle.
he
It's-
basically allowed
not
his
even,
girl
is
to
it?
just chill with you and to do all the fun stuff, and then he come plow her on the back end.
I don't think it was like that. I think
Well, that's what it sounds like.
he really wanted to get out of
Yeah. No, but look, what it generally.
Anyway, I'm gonna
God.
jump out.
Sure.
I'm going
No
to
worries.
Sorry,
Hey.
Jonathan.
He's a
I hope
given.
you didn't get
Given apologize, man. Like, look what you did. You sent her away.
She said
No, I
that.
didn't send that away. I didn't send that away.
No, I really
He's
like
supposed to do.
Jonathan's
He's gonna
poems.
eat.
I don't want him to stop. I want
No,
him
I didn't
to.
say stop your poems.
No, don't, bro,
them when you're in a
Jonathan. Don't listen to Teresa. Stop.
Do
doing
them
that.
when you're in a
Like-
relationship.
Do them once you're secure, and
In the
don't do
relationship,
them.
yeah.
Don't do them at the beginning.
Yeah, at the very end, maybe at the at the middle.
But Teresa, appreciate you coming through. It's
Yeah,
been an
thank
absolute
you.
pleasure. Yeah, thanks for your insight and input.
Yeah,
Appreciate
bye
it, man.
guys.
Enjoy them. Bye.
See you too.
Yeah. So, bro, Jonathan, all I'm saying is, look, in the future, you have to remember the key thing that you're holding here. Look, women control access to sex, yeah, and you control access to relationships and commitment. So
Bro.
when no relationships and commitment. So you giving her the commitment and the relationship behavior, she was getting all the free. She was
had to
basically
build a
getting the
boyfriend.
whole,
had to build a boyfriend.
she got the whole basket.
She was getting the good relationship
you-
from you,
And
the
you
good
weren't getting anything.
from the
No,
other
and
guy.
you got nothing. That's why it was a lose
Why
lose.
has the tone changed when Teresa left? That was the biggest switch up ever.
I was
What do you
wondering
mean?
the same
I was
thing.
still on-
I was
I was
wondering the
sleeping.
same thing.
But
Like,
Bro,
useless,
what?
no?
Which is like sex. Women control sex. Just do your thing with it.
No, Moose would have said the same thing.
I would have said the same thing.
I was on this energy beforehand. So let's
No.
not-
Given was on the energy before.
I
I'm
was
just
on this
playing.
energy,
I'm
man.
just
That's
giving it
just
straight
horrible.
because look, from your actions with this person Q, right? From the moment you described to me, look, you went to the date with no expectations, meaning that you weren't being assertive, my guy. These are masculine traits that women tend to look for as well. So if you're going to go in to looking to supersede this ex per se, you're going to have to display qualities which maybe on a better level than him. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of
Are you saying
going
Moose,
from
are you
before to
saying
after.
that he didn't present himself once he attended? Wasn't this her birthday, right?
No. I'm saying from before. I'm saying from beforehand, from before to put. I'm saying to
Okay.
give Jonathan the best chance of getting into a entering into an entanglement with this person. Yeah, like for her to pick for the selection process. I'm saying there were
Right,
certain
right.
points where he wasn't displaying the qualities which most women would be going for. In terms of like assertive tendencies, my guy was saying, look, half and half on dates, etc. Do you know what I mean? Well, dates, half. Oh, pen's gone. Pen's gone.
my goal
Half and
wasn't
half
sex.
on dates, etc. Sorry.
Like, my goal was not sex. Like, my goal was a relationship. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fine. That's the ultimate. That's fine. That's okay. Your goal's a relationship, but I'm saying in the.
But the way
I
you
mean,
went
through
about getting that
through
was very
going
slow.
the way you went about it. That's what I'm saying. Could have been done differently. And I'm saying certain traits / qualities that you exhibited in the beginning weren't congruent with what she was potentially looking for as well in the future. Because if you compare you to her ex, even though they're broken up now, there's a reason why she went back to him and instead of you.
Sticking with you.
That's what I'm saying. Because you were providing all the relationship stuff. She could have stuck with you till the end. She could have said, "No, I'm done with the ex. I'm moving on with Jonathan. He's a great guy. He treats me right. All of these things." Do you know what I mean? But
You didn't
poems,
plead your case.
yeah, poems.
Don't do poems.
Don't do poems. I mean, no. Yeah, don't do poems, bro. From now on, this like
No, that's
yeah,
why you got stuck in the
he's
friend
learned.
zone. That displays
Yeah.
a lot of like. Obviously, it's very creative, but it's very.
It's a
emotional
it's
at the same
it's
time.
also
emotional,
quite it's a
so-
feminine kind of it's a basically
more
I
feminine
feel
than
like
masculine.
it's more yeah. it's
Well,
a
why
feminine-
why didn't you tell him this before? Why did you tell him this before?
for real.
Bro,
This
I
is
gave
why
him
I'm
the
saying-
I gave him
Nah,
the
nah,
caution.
nah,
Why did you
nah,
tell
nah,
him this
nah.
before?
Femi, thank you for
Okay,
pointing this out.
go back. Okay,
He's your
okay, no.
friend.
No.
Thank you,
Wait.
Femi.
Let
He's your
me
main
go.
man.
No,
Thank you.
let me go back to the before you
This is
try
my guy.
fillet
Pointing that
me.
out. Look, I already said Mr. CEO over here just
I came
spiraling the
for
story
violence.
into what he wants.
No, he came for So are you gonna let me explain? Are you gonna let me explain or not?
Let's go.
Are you gonna let me explain or not? So I know I'm already in my mind. I know I'm not doing a poem. It's out of my. It's not for me to do the poem. Jonathan has come to me saying, "Yo, what do you think of this poem? Or what do you think of this?" I'm like, "Yo, it's creative. It's great." Like, and I'm like, "Who are you doing this for? Is someone like going into a relationship, etc." I gave him a caution, saying that, look, if you do this poem, it's not something I would do, and it's not something most people do. But if you do it, be prepared for the consequences of she's not going to like it / speak to you again. That's the outcome of this. That's a potential
That's fair.
outcome, and it's the majority. It's what's most likely going to
Now-
happen. Now,
Yeah.
on the other flip side, I said, look, you've come to me with a poem, you've already written it, meaning you in your mind you're already set on doing it. So for me, I feel like I can't stop you anyway.
I feel like, again, Moose, this is like the second time. It's like maybe fate that another friend is coming to you and saying, I'm going to send this poem. I don't know, unless Jonathan knows Sam or something and they've discussed things together. I don't know. The coincidence of it all.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But Sam was a different story because for him,
okay.
Yeah, Sam was. I feel like Sam's
fair
one
enough,
was a different.
But then,
yeah,
I feel like when it comes to empirical approach to relationships, if another guy comes to you and say, "I've got a poem," would you give the same
caution?
step-to-step
I would
option?
give you.
So
I would say to you, caution. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I would just stop. No. But now,
if they don't
now
listen,
we don't.
Then they will say that Moose. I should have listened to Moose at the end of the day. But then now Jonathan's placed almost a contribution to saying, "Oh, look, Moose opened the door for me as well. He gave me the option."
He gave him the option, but you have to remember that.
But as close as your friend is, like a wingman or the guy who you can kind of rely on, you want him to tell you what you would do and then take heed to that. So, for example, if it was me, I would have been like, "Please don't do it. Please don't do it."
Oh, okay. So you would have focused on that. You would have said, "Nah, out the door, done. I'm not doing that."
Please, yeah. And if you didn't listen, I'll be like, "I told you." I no option, because it's like almost textbook approach to it is that, to be honest, the only time you give a poem if it's someone who has been chasing you or is currently dating you to an extent, right? But before then, beyond then.
But Temi, I was acting. This is the thing. I'm acting on the information that I've received from Jonathan.
It's fine. That's you gain more context. You gain more reading the room, because again, you know this girl. I'm guessing you know this girl too, or through mutuals.
I know her now.
And then right, and then just this party situation, inviting him to come. I'm like, this should have ended at this point. You know, it's like, oh, there's so much going on.
By the way, because I said no to the party, and I got duped by Moose to go to the party.
Spiral.
So this is it. This is the point. No. But the reason why I invited him to the party.
So what did you do at the priest? What did you do at the priest?
No. But the reason. Tell me. Okay, go on.
I was not going to the party at all.
Why? But why was the reason? Why was the reason you're not going to the party?
I didn't want to see this girl. I was. I told you.
Whose party is this? Whose party was it? Was it hers?
This is
a joint. Is it? No, it was Prees. It was Prees.
Why pivot to seeing her again?
No. So what had happened was, I said, like, man, I'm hurt. Like, I don't want anything to do with this woman. Like, I didn't want any contact. I was like, I want to cut it off. I was like, I'm done. And Moose was like, no, Moose is a pagan for this. So Moose is like, yo, I don't know where Teresa lives. I don't know where the party is. Let's just meet up beforehand. We can talk about it in a cafe, and then walk me to the house, and then just go on your merry way. Yeah, exactly. So I meet Goose like maybe like an hour before Prees or whatever. Say the whole thing, Ray. I'm still in my feelings. I'm even more in my feelings because I've deeped the situation even more. And bear
in mind now I know the situation, right? So I know how he's feeling. So based on after we discussed it with him, so now I know. I'm like, bro, the ultimate way to get back at this person is to ultimately turn up to this party that you've been invited to anyway by Teresa, and just show that you're not vexed or phased by what has just happened. That's how I was gonna be moving, because you need to.
It's fair.
To turn up
no,
that's how I would.
It's fair.
That's facts.
It's fair, but then again, because when it comes to being invited, right? Jonathan is closer to this girl than any of you were when it came to, conversation and everything. It was up to her to invite her friend to the party, but then from an associate, it's almost as if, okay, now you're playing with fire. It's like, okay, if she's one of the main people in the party, the pre-drink or whatever, and he's coming, he's almost crawling his way to her vicinity. That's how it looks.
Yeah, but then if he doesn't go, then he looks like he's hurt.
That's what I'm saying. You need to show face.
But nah,
You see,
And
tell
just-
me if he doesn't go, it looks
No.
like he's hurt, and he's like,
Not
'Cause he's
really.
been invited.
He
He's
could have
been
been
invited.
busy. He could.
that's what we were saying
Invited by
earlier. You're trying to trash that. Tell me.
So wait. You're invited by Teresa. Invited by Teresa. No. Don't spin it like that. Invited by Teresa. Is it her party? It's not her party. It's the girl who she's what hosting it, right?
No, but she
I
told him he
No,
could come. She told him he
no.
could come. She told him he could
basically,
come.
yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like,
Moose
basically,
invited me, and then she later on was like, "Yo, Max is coming, but I also like you. Come through."
There you go. She told him to
she
come.
was invited.
Was it
He was
after?
invited.
So you came after she said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said this on Thursday, and then her birthday was on Saturday,
And bear in mind, I was invited as well.
yeah, Moose was
Oh,
invited.
I thought you said that she just didn't even keep in contact with you at all after the
left
fact.
it very late.
She did.
Left
If
it
she
too
didn't say
late?
anything- yeah,
She just left it late, a bit late.
yeah.
This is like a day. So I got burned on Thursday, and the burn was literally, "Yo, I like you, but I don't like you enough. I'm with my guy, but I want you to come to the party."
Yeah,
And this was a Thursday.
yeah.
Friday, I'm in my feelings, and the
You know
party
what?
was Saturday.
Dude,
Yeah.
she was gonna use you at the party.
Oh,
you know
so
that?
she invited you.
Yeah, she invited him, but she was gonna use him at the party.
Oh,
The
okay.
point of him to be at the party and the party at the end is if her boyfriend is not giving her the correct attention, she'll get it from Jonathan, make the boyfriend jealous. He acts correct. She goes home with him, has a good time with him.
Yeah, but now this is where I've spun it. I said this is why I said to him, you need to go show face, but like move to the other people. There's gonna be other
Move
people at
to
this
the
party.
Other people, exactly.
There's other people at
I
this
don't
party.
play that game,
So guys,
I just like
forget about the poem.
Yeah.
Was it right for him to express his feelings for her before she did? Because there's
No.
kind of a set
No,
rule.
no,
Exactly.
no. Nah,
Exactly.
nah, nah,
So
nah.
there's a kind of a set rule in the manosphere that you kind of wait for the girl to jump into that conversation before you
Wait
do,
for her
right?
to jump into that conversation.
Okay.
before you-
Let her ask the
Okay.
question.
So if the poem is just a curtain, you've just given him the opportunity to expose himself before the other party does. I think that's where it's kind of penalized. If he didn't do that, he could have still gone to the party. That ex could have still been there. The same scenario would have happened, but without her knowledge that, man, Jonathan is on his knees for me. That's the only difference.
And
That's
to,
the only
so this is what I'm
difference.
saying. I was trying to get Jonathan to claim back his dignity, respect, or whatever by going to the
I
party,
guess, yeah, I accept.
turning up.
Yeah.
I was trying to save him from this. That was my thought. That was my thought process. I was like, look,
Okay.
you know, that was the only reason. I was trying to look out for him, man. That's all. But yeah,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
yeah.
But I
Yeah,
still didn't agree to go. I left him at the door. Like I was at the
Yeah,
door.
yeah. You came in not to go up, right?
No. This is where Teresa should have been on the call. Because
Wow.
Oh,
I
Play with Teresa.
no, for real. Because Teresa knew I wasn't coming. Moose knew I wasn't coming. Moose brought me to
Okay.
the door, and I rang the intercom, and then no one answered. And then I rang Teresa because like we needed the door to be opened.
Yeah.
Now Teresa was in like a drunk state.
Yeah.
And
Oh, your head is heated right now. Your head is
Heated.
boiling.
like instead of just letting Moose up, so I was like, Moose is outside and he wants to come in. Instead of
Okay.
Teresa letting Moose up, she goes to Lucy and is like, Johnny and Moose are coming up, like they're
Ah,
here.
mad.
So
Oh yeah. I forgot about this.
I'm just letting
This
them
is
up.
Why
wild.
would you go? Why would you get all the way there and not go up to the
Moose.
party anyway?
No. So I was only because Moose didn't know where it was. Like he didn't know the address. Like he had never been to T's new place. Like
Oh, okay.
he had never
Yeah,
been. there. So
Jonathan was showing me there, basically.
yeah, exactly. And then
he was gonna
I
go.
didn't want to go in, but then I had to go in because I can't
Bear in
be
mind-
outside the house and
Yeah.
then when they know. Like, do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but bear in mind, I'd already talked to him. I'd given you the spiel beforehand to say you need to go,
That's
bro.
the spiel.
No, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to go in. Like, I wasn't gonna go in.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna go anyway, but
Then that happened. But I went
So
in,
you
like-
didn't stay for the party.
So
he didn't. He didn't go to the end party.
But the prees was
Okay.
lit. But the reason why I didn't go
Okay.
to the main event was because like I just didn't want to see the guy. I didn't want to be at the party anyway, but I didn't want to see the ex-boyfriend, or he's now boyfriend. I don't even know what to call him. But yeah, I just didn't want to see dude because you know when I was already pissed, like, and you already know what's gonna infuriate you. So I was like, nah, I'm not about that. But yeah, that's why I went to the party. If that makes sense now.
Or the pre-drinks.
That's fine.
Because I was thinking pre's, you'll be
The
fine.
whole
There's gonna
context
be
is there.
other,
Yeah.
There's gonna be other people there. You don't have to even talk to this person. It's alright. It's alright. Teresa's there.
What
the other
what I
flatmates are
want
there.
to know is, what you've taken from this experience. Like,
What did you
when
learn?
it comes to even, like, let me even apply it to this, right? Let's say you come across another girl, thick bird, and she's giving you signs. You're getting to know her. Da 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 da. What would you assume the first thing?
First thing is, fam, I can't read signs, so I'm already screwed. Like,
That's fine. That's fine.
That Rolo Tomasi book.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
read the book.
That's why you
Get the
can
Rolo
follow
Tomasi book.
The rational male,
textbook.
bro.
The rational male. Get that.
steps
Get that book
to
for
deal
me.
with
Yo,
men. But then briefly, you can learn about all these sort of dating advice and all of that. But the general sense is that whoever you meet, that's your type, and you kind of match with, and you'll get to know. Always assume she's seen at least 2-3 other guys. Always assume that there are other options in the vicinity. She has exes that she still texts, and there's nothing wrong with that.
but how do you,
But don't put in the.
how do
Sorry?
you get over? So I literally asked these questions, and
They're not gonna tell you.
yeah, exactly. So
No,
it's
what were you asking them?
yeah. I asked before. I vetted for like 2 months. Literally.
No. What were you asking? Were you asking her
Yeah,
that is
what
she
kind of
seeing someone
questions?
else?
Yeah. I was like, are you seeing anyone? Are you talking to anyone?
You know what? At this point you don't even need to ask. You
That's
don't
it,
really
no.
need to ask.
There was
Yeah.
too much.
Just assume.
Tell me. I
Yeah.
feel like from the get go, Jonathan. Like as soon as you meet a girl, yeah. I think what I do anyway for me is I have to establish the masculine feminine frame. You have to establish, I'm a dude, you're a girl, I like you, I'm showing attraction here. Friendship is something we can think about, but not now. I'm here. Like on first meet, it's I like you, and let's get this moving forward. You show the sexual attraction that it's there. You know what I mean? Off
Oh
rip,
yeah. I just
Don't-
yeah.
never come in
That
the
step
friend
of
frame.
no.
So you
No.
go from friends,
I wasn't trying to. The point I was making is that once you've reached that point where you both figured out that hey, you're into each other, not even a friend thing, like you're actually kind of seeing each other, beyond reading the signs. Just assume she also has other options, not male friends, but other options that she's intimate with. That's the point I was making, so that it doesn't break you. It doesn't break you when you find out.
Basically, you just know, look, you're not the only dude in the shop. Women, they tend to get more options than we do anyway. So look, even though they have an abundance mindset, that's just how they roll. So
Exactly.
you just got to be aware of that. And once you're aware of that, bro, you can move accordingly yourself. Now you can fully. You're free to
Jonathan,
move how you want to move.
sorry, Moose. I just wanted to clarify, Jonathan. Do you feel like from the stage of being friends to showing intimacy, do you feel like you struggle to transition from that, or because that's what Given was saying is that do you present yourself in a masculine frame that hey, I'm into you,
He goes
are you into
friend
me back?
first, and
If
then
not,
build it to a relationship. Yes.
okay. So you have to distinguish because you can make friends, but then when you're into someone, you kind of have to give off the energy that hey, I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm feeling you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pipe, man. That's it. That's it.
Like were you
And there's nothing
flirting?
wrong with that.
Obviously, were you were flirting with her? Yeah, obviously you were flirting with her. Like being like, like direct. Like let's say she's wearing some jeans and you're like, oh, bro, we looking good. Ass is on point today. Okay, I see you. You been squatting. Okay. Were you giving those type of things?
So I'm gonna say this just because I guess I'm bad at flirting anyway. But like, I would give like a compliment like here or there, like.
Give me an example. What kind of compliments did you drop in, bro?
Well, I don't even know. Like it's so long ago. Like it's like 3 years.
Well, what type of
even now.
compliments?
No,
what type
even
of
now.
compliments
Even
do
now.
you drop?
Who do you usually give?
Like you're beautiful. What type of compliments?
Gorgeous, sis.
Gorgeous.
You're looking gorgeous.
What the hell?
I don't even know. Like mine aren't like generic, so I can't like just tell you something now. So
Well, like an
I
example.
notice something in the person, and then I'm like, wow, like this is X, Y, and Z.
All right, what about your last date? What about last date? Last date you went on. What did you say? What did you say?
Yeah, we want to hear currents.
compliments?
We want to hear currents, innit? I already know because
Any
I'm
compliments
like,
you gave?
what about N?
You don't have
with
to give
N.
away too much.
Remember with N, bro, with N. Remember?
Like I can't even think, bro. Like the thing with my relationships are with I don't know, like we're friendly with do you know what I mean? So it's like I don't have
Push
to
the envelope.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't have to like just be like mad flirtatious. Like
I've witnessed that, Jonathan. No. There was one time we went out
It's a
and
vibe.
a girl just approached you. You're just like, yeah, she's already asserted that she's into you, and you don't have to do anything. You're just like, okay, well, I'm going to entertain this. So you maybe are used to kind of accepting that energy first rather than actually pursuing it yourself.
Pursuing
Right.
it, yeah.
Do you feel like you've entertained that and been into a girl that did that? Or and then sabotage it, or do you feel like you haven't entertained that? Because I remember that one person who did that in the party. Did you get her number? What did you do? Did you just kind of leave it to rest? What?
yeah, no. I think I was in that rest phase where I was like, just
You
everyone's
didn't
friend.
really care.
Yeah. But like that's my norm, right? That's my reality. Like people come up to me with a vibe, and like I just it just goes from there. Like normally.
But then,
so
are you saying that once they play that chess move, you're not playing any other chess? You're not like, okay, she's into me, I'm feeling her. Boom, I'm gonna date. I'm gonna like court her. Yeah,
nah, it's weird. Like literally, it's always me being.
fix up.
I don't
Bro,
want
what?
any. Yeah, bro. I'm
Wait,
telling you, like,
it's always you being gone. Finish.
oh,
He
it's
doesn't
always
want
me
anything.
being like, I don't really want anything, and then me chase. So I'm never normally the chaser, if that makes sense.
Bro,
So it's
well,
like-
if you want to get what you want unsuccessfully, bro, you gotta because
You've got to play. You got to be
How-
assertive. Assertive. I told you.
look. How do your relationships end? Do you end them or do they end them?
me actually.
You end them, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I get from his past.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Man's bored.
it's not even I'm bored. Like, if I'm in a relationship and something continuously goes wrong for a period of time, and it's like it's not even we can work this out. It's just a disrespect. So the
disrespect.
person
Yeah?
I was speaking to before, like my ex that I was recovering from, disrespected my international family. Do you know how that is?
Well, that's deep.
I had never even met them before. Like literally, yeah. That's what
But
I'm saying.
question: Could you not? Did you not vet her before it got to this point? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So if you notice these traits early on whilst you're dating, would you not have just cut her off at that point and
So
not
you-
kind of entertained it further? Because remember, you're used to being chased, right? So which means that if you're used to being chased, which is usually the feminine, you can stop it then, right?
So
No. You know, hold on before you do jump on that, Jonathan. I mean, some guys do get chased. Some guys who feel like they don't have to because certain girls approach them, and then they date those girls. I mean, it's not a feminine trait. It's just that it just happens sometimes. There are certain girls who put in more effort than you do, and then you kind of entertain it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in his case, Jonathan goes and gets into a relationship, and then is getting to know that person. Maybe he's not vetting, but it's almost as if he's tying those
Slowly
knots
but surely.
so tight, and then it's too late.
He's all over. Don't beg, don't cry.
So like even this one I betted because this is
Okay.
So I bet this one for a while and it was cool. It was cool.
So
but
how long does it take you though?
When you say
In the
vet, do you mean like 2
physical
months, 3 months? How long?
Yeah.
When's the first kiss, etc.
How long does it take you for physical intimacy? Usually, on average.
I'll say like 2 or 3 months. Like
You gotta get those numbers down.
but I always want a best friend in my relationship.
Yeah, you can get that later, but you're wasting your time.
That can come after.
Yeah, you're
But
wasting
That's what
your
I'm
time.
saying.
Like I said before, like my goal was not intimacy. My goal is like relationship. So it's
So
like
I'm like, it sounds like
I
Chinese to me.
don't care. Like yeah.
Does anyone want to? This is womanese. Can anyone translate this for me, please? Yeah. No. I understand, Jonathan. But look,
Yeah, I get it.
literally,
I get it.
Look, bro, Jonathan. your time is being wasted in
valuable.
those 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
All you need to do is shorten that time to like 2 weeks. Because you can because in those 5, let's say you're doing 5 dates, yeah, you can do those 5 dates in 2 weeks, man, and just see where the woman's at. Because if she's feeling you, what's the explanation for holding back?
And let me tell you this, Jonathan. Look, the same way we talk about, how women need to like don't go on my second date unless you're willing to go like to to actually get down with it, or don't even go on a third date unless you're willing to give me some action. So make sure that premise of this is gonna be something like I'm pursuing you or you're pursuing me. Make sure that's like known to the person, whether it is practicing your overt flirting skills, making abundantly clear that, look, I'm attracted to you.
Or you can just say it. Sometimes you can just say it.
Bro, I want to smash.
You can be no, not like that.
find out.
You can be direct. But there's different ways of doing it. But yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Johnny, could you let us know, like, if you want to, how is your sort of dating experience now? Like, are you actively seeing other people, or it's on a slow burner right now?
It's like a casual thing.
Okay, casual.
Yeah.
So you're saying
In what way?
Like we're both are like
both? Man's out here. Love that.
Yeah. So this is a situation where I was just Moose was there. Literally,
I was
Moose was there.
Bro, this
Most
is so
recent.
funny. It's funny to see. Yeah, I was here for this. I was. You already know me. I was already doing my own thing. But this guy,
Yeah, I'm not
woman
even gonna
was-
destroy. Like there was an altercation with Moose. Like not me, but like there was an altercation. But I'm not gonna put that out there for now.
I feel like the altercation actually helped you.
Yeah, I mean,
I told you. I played the villain.
Is this like
I
a
played the-
wingman situation?
Yes,
Yeah,
I play
what's
the villain. I played the villain so
Strategy.
that he can look good.
So it never would have happened without Moose.
Demon time. Okay.
But so, the situation was one person in our party approached these bunch of girls, and his conversation. No, it wasn't you, bro.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah. So, and his conversation was not the one. So, but Moose didn't know this. Moose went in to help him out, but his conversation was just so bad that the girls just disfavored him, and he left, and Moose was just there alone for like 10, 15 minutes. And like Moose had already told me that he was just here to, just cause chaos.
To wing it. And
No, wing that. He was here to cause chaos. He was here.
Given and Temi know what that
crash
means.
crash planes and
Yeah,
divert
yeah.
traffic.
So I came in because, like, not because I was feeling sorry for the girls, but I came in just to have like conversation. I wasn't on anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, Moose did his. Like, it wasn't even bad. I'm not gonna lie. You know when Moose he's really out there to like.
part.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad part. It was actually funny. If someone said that to me, I would be laughing because it was a joke. It was actually a joke. It wasn't
Let
a
it
part.
rip.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that person took it on another level.
What was the joke?
Ha. Alright. Okay.
Is this the feminine thing? Feminist
No,
thing?
no, not that one. This is
Okay.
different.
What
This is
was
a
the
different time.
Okay.
Basically, we're in a group setting. Obviously,
Dropping
you know
bombs.
the one. So you enter into a group saying there's 3 women. The one that you like or you think is the most attractive, do not address that person. Address them last. Address the other 2. So we're finding out, what everyone does. Oh, what do you do, etc., etc. I ask their names. I don't ask this person's name. I wait until the end, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, hey, I noticed. Yeah, you wanted to say something. What's your name? And she goes, oh, my name is, I'll give her J. And then I was like, oh, mad. All the J's I know are bitches. And then she just goes, and then from there, loses it. Done.
She
loses it.
lost it? Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Lost it from there. It was all downhill.
I think
from
that's
there.
already a vetting process where if they can't take it,
If they can't take the heat,
let them go.
then I let it go. That's me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I vet my type.
Yeah.
And Given knows this as well.
My type can take the heat.
My type can take the heat and gives it back. Or they give it to me straight away, and that's fine. It's a vetting process, and or they
wait.
just don't.
I'm just trying to imagine how that came out. Like, were you kind of drunk when you said that? Or
Yeah, I was
everyone-
whipped. I was whipped. Yeah, I was whipped. Listen,
That's Moose's mode.
there's
I
no
can
way.
picture that.
There's no way.
I know that's where
Timmy
people
knows the
I
most.
know I'm Moosey. He probably did this. He probably did this. Dick toy. I know.
There's probably a silence when he said it.
I know the head turn my guy does is jokes.
He's like,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it was a funny situation. As in, I also learned something from that moment though, because now I'm a bit more reserved. I'm a bit more tame.
Yeah.
In that sense, I don't, when I'm
Never
not
going
waiting.
for
Yeah, I don't go for the head, like just straight for the head.
yeah, read the room. Read the room.
Because exactly, read the room. I'm a bit more tame now. Jonathan,
calibrate.
No
You calibrate
way.
yourself according to the temperature. Yeah?
no, now, Jonathan, not within those 2 weeks where we went out again.
Bro, 2
Yeah,
weeks
you calibrate.
is like 4 months, fam. What do you mean?
4
Even
months.
like, that's why last week you were like, I can't wait for this pandemic to end because I'm coming out with like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's because of a new
no.
found- We don't.
Yeah,
take,
we don't take. Yeah, we've
yeah.
gained knowledge in the last 6 to 7 months, man. We
No more
don't
nonsense.
take nothing from you.
Oh, the last 6 months, boy,
Yeah.
we just leveled
Solid.
up. We leveled up.
Just know that now. I just know that now we're an amalgamation of Jordan B. Peterson, Thomas Sowell, and Kevin Samuels just into one, and fresh and fit, just all in one. It's
Take,
crazy.
take notes on those names. Jonathan's gonna come
Yeah.
across them real soon.
oh, I already know.
100%.
Oh, you don't? Okay, we're
Already
good.
on
We're good.
Kevin's content.
But
is
it's
Yes.
fucking hilarious.
Jokes.
But
basically
yeah,
you need to be like Kevin, my guy.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that person. Like, you know what I mean?
No, you don't need to be like fully Kevin.
Be
but,
yourself. Be yourself.
Yeah,
but
be
like,
you.
Be
apply
unapologetic
more
to yourself,
pressure.
But apply if you like someone. There's no point waiting in the wings and saying, "Let me see how it goes." Just
Yeah.
go in there, guns are blazing. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, you have the assertiveness and the certainty to be like, "Okay, I'm cutting you off because it's not for me." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jonathan,
Go in.
I've seen you moving assertive. Like, when you're a bit waved, like you just go for what you want, and you the end result / outcome is a good
You're
one.
blessed. Yeah.
So if you can just kind of make that the
Pivot.
normal,
Pivot.
yeah, make that the normal, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
true.
you know, the one thing you could take from it is, especially how Kevin carries himself, is that always working almost like there's always an abundance, regardless of who you had a few months ago. Don't think that you're in scarcity, you won't find someone just like that or attractive. Of course, there's plenty more options, right? But then to a certain extent, that you don't have to entertain anyone. They have to entertain you, because as a man, I'm trying to throw the patriarchy out there. As a man,
As a man,
you
yeah.
accumulate more value as you get older, as you pursue
As you
higher
grow.
in your career. Yes, wealthier. You will be more of a priority, especially for women our age or younger. You have a lot more options than you did when you were 21. So always kind of come with it with more confidence that, hey, there's nothing to sweat. You can hit your 30s and still be grabbing chicks. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, this is it, man. Just know, bro. Jonathan, just know, men.
Carry
we
it.
achieve our prime between 45 and 50. So with that being said, bro, we've got you're
trying to get that
26.
tech, but,
You're
you
26, man.
don't want to. If you don't have to wait that long, but
Don't
just know
wait that long.
hey,
But I'm just saying, you've
There's
got
still
time.
There's still time.
You've got time. Yeah.
'Cause you could
Whereas
be
for women,
35,
it's the
dating
opposite.
25. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
good.
women it's the opposite,
Yeah.
bro. They start really sprinting when it gets to about 27, 28, because for them that's when they should be cuffed and have at least a child
baby
in the works,
making.
or family relationship on the mind. And that's
And you know what, Moose?
it.
That kind of opened my eyes when I heard that perspective, because I always
Yeah.
knew what that meant, but it made me realize that why am I trying to work on a time? Yeah, or on a calendar. Like, I'm meant to be building higher. I'm not losing time. So that gave me more confidence. Like, hey, I don't need to worry if I lose this opportunity with a girl, that I've dated and she's
I've got
gone,
time
like,
to recover and get another one.
to make
Bro,
me, yeah.
and,
So
and remember, this is the funniest thing. Like, I think, who was it? Was it Fresh and Fit who said like this? Every year another girl turns 18. So that's just that's just
Jonathan, look at Jonathan's face.
don't wanna-
He's
you
like,
don't wanna say-
you,
Yo,
yo.
it's not politically correct. No. But I'm saying for women, it's a case of
Listen.
look. Just listen to hear me out. Hear me out. What I'm saying is, for women, they hold the view that I'm the shit, I'm the prize, but then they don't change the way that they move. Do you know what I'm saying? And every year it just declines. It goes down. Because look, you get 28, 29, 30, 32. Their value as they get older decreases.
Their value decreases with you.
This is what I'm saying. So, and every year they're competing against more women because more women are turning 18, 19, 20,
19,
etc.
20.
Let's
And
ask
we can
Jonathan
pick.
the-
And
let's
you
ask
can
Jonathan
pick.
the question, yeah, Jonathan.
Go on.
You are 35. You're wealthy. You have, your own house. You have an amazing career. You meet two women. They both have the same personality. Obviously, they're both like, they've got good looks. One is
Fire.
25. One is 35. Who are you taking?
I don't know. Like,
They're pretty much the
Deep
same
it.
person.
You want to settle down and marry and have kids?
One is 35. One is 25. Who are you marrying?
so like they're the exact same except age, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same person, just age is different.
I mean,
One is 35. One is 25.
And
Who
of
you-
course, looks are obviously different too because of age. So
Their ages. Yeah, ages.
So
so
Mario
one looks
slightly has more
fresh and
wrinkles.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. But yeah.
25, 25. Come on.
25. Who are you picking?
looks isn't a factor for me.
Well, who are you picking? They're the same person, obviously.
Yeah, same. If it's the same
Okay.
person,
Same
like,
person. Yeah.
including looks, then and only then would I be selfish, and then I'd be like, I don't necessarily want to die alone, so I'll pick the younger one.
There you go.
But I mean, that's just because of that. Like,
So you must
You're
go out-
actually.
But then
Yeah,
it's a biological marker too when it comes
That's
to
what I'm
having
saying.
children.
To having
Past
children,
the age
bro.
of 35,
It's
that's
geriatric
geriatric
pregnancy.
pregnancy.
This is all over.
And that's a higher risk. It's unfortunate, but you have to think of yourself too. You want kids. You don't want to have to sort of gamble the chances that you might not have kids or you might not have enough. And
Or
that's you
miscarriages
meeting that
or-
person. Yeah, that's you meeting that person at age 35.
but it's
Then you
like-
have maybe you got 2 years of dating till you marry, and then till you, mate, you're pushing the time limit. It's going TikTok,
But it's
TikTok.
like- but
It's
TikTok,
biological
TikTok, side. Sorry, what did you say? What did you say, Jonathan?
So I was like, I'm not sure if like having biological kids would be like a big factor yet. I haven't thought about it, so I'm like,
Okay, so you're
So
already
you don't want
making
kids?
compromises.
So you don't want kids?
So you don't kids?
no, I do want kids, but
No,
like, I
no,
don't.
he says it's not like a priority. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, which is fine.
biologically,
So
you
he'll look for a younger. You'll look for a younger woman then. You're not gonna. You
No, sir, I
won't be
could
looking
adopt.
at 35.
For example.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh,
yeah, exactly. It's not like I don't. Like, I'm not sure if I mind like like adopting a random kid.
so your
You're picking
own.
the
So
younger
you
lady,
don't.
though.
You know what I mean?
But you're picking the younger lady.
So, okay.
So go on.
You're picking the younger
Both
lady,
of
yeah?
them spoke. Twins. Yes, he said yes, right?
The answer is yes.
No,
yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear like the noises cancelled each other out. So
You're picking
Give
the
it
younger
said-
lady.
what's good?
You're picking the younger lady.
I pick. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
That's the
So-
point, and that's the point we're trying to make. Like as again, the value for women is as they're younger, they hold more value.
Moose, give the other
That's it.
scenario.
And they have more
The
baggage.
candy
when they're older,
store.
Let's be real. They
No,
have
no,
more baggage.
the baby mama.
Oh my days.
Would you take on the baby mama?
Same scenario, same scenario,
Same
scenario.
Same scenario, bro.
But
bro.
they're the
Listen,
same age. They're like 25, both 25. But
Yep.
one has a kid
One has
Same
a
by
child.
child.
another man.
One has a kid, one doesn't.
I mean, yeah. I don't even think.
See, in his head, he's already made compromises. But you have to now think of these risk factors, right? Let's say the woman with a child has a man, right, who will always be on the radar because he needs to pay, child support,
Child support.
all of that.
Child.
All that chaos. She has that tethered connection with him because of the child, and
trying to do
it could
that.
be that the guy isn't even up to standard. You could be better than him, but that's her standard. She met him, but you are the level up if she gets with you, right?
Yeah,
So
but
just think of the perception. If you get with a woman that has a child by another man who might be a troublemaker on the side, versus someone who's single, ready to date, no kids.
But I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even consider dating someone with a child because I like,
There you go. That's
It's-
it. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but it's not need like,
I need it, yes.
yeah, for real, like it's
Jonathan, when you're Jonathan, can you give me your criteria? What do you look for in a woman, real
Yeah.
quick?
so literally. So I mean, you don't have that vetting process.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out how
What do you
this
look for?
vetting
Yeah.
process works. What do you look for?
No, so my main priority is personality because I know looks are gonna fade.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether you want them or not, like your looks are
So
gonna.
Where's looks in the
so
list?
what you so
Number
what you
one or
just
number
said?
two?
Number
Yeah.
2.
Maybe 2 or 3. Like
So what's ahead of that? So you
Okay,
got
give the list,
personality
give the
first.
list.
Yeah, give the list.
Personality.
Personality,
so it's personality, then their interests. So
interest.
But
Is that
that's
the
a
same
good
as personality?
personality. Yeah.
Personality.
That's
That's the same thing.
yeah, it goes
That's good
together.
personality.
because it's like so someone can have like a personality where they like try and improve you, right? Like
Yeah.
when you ask them a question, they give you something intellectual, so it challenges you as a person, and
Yeah.
you're trying to think on that thing. And the more you have that, like the more you learn. It's kind of like school, right?
Yeah.
When people challenge you, you learn. So the next thing for me is like your your interest. And if you actually
So are they fun? You're saying are they fun? Is basically what you're saying. Are they a fun person to be around, etc.?
You click, you know,
Because
you get along,
personality,
complement each other.
from what you said from personality, I'm getting intelligence. That's what I'm getting. Intelligence is what you're going after. Because you just said if they challenge you, and I'm like, stupid people don't challenge you. Intelligent people do.
Intelligent.
I'm just trying to keep it real, like
Yeah.
because obviously because we're waffling. So I'm just trying to get to the point.
Yeah.
So
it's that vibe. But the thing is the second point, because there's a difference
right.
with the second point. Yeah, because the second point is like someone can be interesting and someone can challenge you, but they might not be willing to improve themselves. So they need to be able to act on things that they want to do. So I don't want a dreamer. So for example, let's say somebody's like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to go to the gym for 5 years and I'm still like, I have no
still
body.
they just still BBW.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I don't mind that they're BBW, but I
Don't
mind.
be talking about going to the gym and going to the gym.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
going. So basically, cognitive dissonance. Okay, cool. All right. So you don't want someone who says one thing and does the other.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or I mean, they can say it and do the other for a bit, but they have to get to the point where they're like,
So integrity. You want someone with integrity. That's what I'm trying to get here. Okay, cool.
Can we
So-
go back to size, bro? Before you move on to the list, size. Like, what would you take? What can you handle?
what can I handle?
as much as you can? Yo, my rule is as much as you can deadlift.
So you don't mind BBWs?
That's what he said.
I don't mind.
Wow.
Okay.
that's
How's that
Okay,
gonna look?
we
on
have
you?
a-
How's that- bro,
we
how's
have
that
a
look
fat
on you?
chaser.
All I heard is Tevy and that.
this guy, bro.
I'll be back.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
Wait, how's that
Oh,
gonna
he
look?
had-
On, how's
he
she,
had to
have you
leave
calculated
after
how
he
she's
said
gonna look after pregnancy if you do have a biological child?
See that like looks not really a thing for me. Like, cool. Like,
So, man's you're having sex,
Wow.
you're having
So-
intercourse with a personality. Yeah?
So you don't have a standard in the sense that you don't look for
So
someone.
the casing doesn't matter at all.
So attraction.
no.
How do you base your attraction? What are you attracted to?
not at
Just
all.
personality.
Yeah, like that's the thing that really entices me. That's why I said like I'm not really after like sex. Like that's not my goal. My goal is a relationship. Like
So
that-
are you non-binary?
no, I'm not. No.
So what do you? So what drives you then? Because I'm saying, what drives you to approach a woman before you've even spoken to her?
Yeah.
Because that means you would be speaking to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do. Like, remember?
No. Bro, what are you talking about? I've been with you for a while. You don't speak to
No.
everyone.
No, I mean, like, I don't. So remember, I'm not like a flirtatious guy. Like, I will speak to everyone in a room and just.
Yeah.
Normally, I'll just hang around with the personal people who like
Yeah.
hold my interest. Like that. That's just me.
But enabled
I
to
don't
hold
believe
your
you.
interest. I'm just like, this
Sorry,
is cap.
Jonathan.
But I'm just trying to
Jonathan,
get.
I don't believe you. Do you know why? Let me real quickly pause. I don't believe you, Jonathan, because if it isn't looks, then you would be dating someone by now. Because there are a lot of interesting girls out there that you might view them as unattractive, like clapped. There must have been girls that have approached you, but you haven't led it onto anywhere because of something you're ignoring, which is the looks, which is the attraction factor.
I mean, so I'm not saying looks isn't a factor, but
Okay.
It's just not top of it. It's just not top of his list.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But if someone ticks
You
the
found
first two, boxes, personality, interests. Is that enough? Is that the threshold? Because
So
you said you don't mind weight or certain looks. It doesn't really phase you.
yeah, weight's not a problem. Like, I have to be attracted to the
That's
person.
dangerous. That's dangerous, isn't it?
Dangerous, bro.
Because weight is not a problem. But I'm like,
They will
okay.
let themselves go on purpose because you said that, bro. It's not a problem. Oh, cool. Okay.
Just
Okay.
And what about
Just
the health? What about the health as well? What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? What about
Yeah.
that? You know, that
For
side.
people's health.
Yeah. Because
Because
if
if they're
there's so
overweight,
many interesting
overweight.
girls
there's many
that are
interesting women
overweight.
who are overweight and looking for a man like you.
I mean, that's cool. Like, I mean, like, if I would say, like, you remember how I went to my point where I was like, if
The
somebody
glasses are
has
on.
like a goal,
Stares Kevin Samuel asleep.
I hear that. I hear that, Jonathan. But let me challenge you, yeah? Is that
Yeah,
an
go.
example you'd want to set for your kids? If you had kids, like, look, you can aspire to be big like your mother.
but I wouldn't tell them to aspire
Boy,
to be
that's
big.
so mad.
I would
That's so mad.
I'll just make them to aspire to be happy. So it's like,
So
Mm,
you don't care for them to be healthy, just happy.
so I first of all remember, like, I want them to have a level of intelligence.
Well,
So
obviously.
So the woman. So if the woman is intelligent, do you? Okay, fine. Go ahead. No,
Because
I,
totally.
I was I was
Continue.
meant to leave, but this is too juicy. I was meant to leave.
Innit? I'm like, I'm trying to get to.
to.
I'm really trying to get to the bottom of this thought process. It's really interesting.
He's
Yeah,
giving
go
it to us. Yeah.
because you're like, there's a point where you're like, say if you are unhealthy, there's a point
Yeah.
where if you're intelligent, you're like, yo, whatever my body's going through, it's not a good thing, and I need to improve it. And that's why I said, like, I need someone to act on what they think, not just go with the flow. So if they come
So
to
you don't want. So you don't want a big person then.
No,
so I,
even a big person can love being big. So is that
Yeah.
what you'd be okay with?
I don't mind if they're big, but if it's a health risk, then
Oh, so you said he said no morbidly obese is what you said.
But like, I mean, like, even people who aren't like morbidly obese is like an extreme, right? Like,
Yeah.
the bit before where it's like, hey, I have a problem. Like, doctors are giving me pills. Like,
Oh Lord.
yeah, like a lot of people. So like, like people can be diabetic, and it comes to a
Yeah.
choice. Right? So
Yeah.
like there's always like that choice, and I want somebody who acts on like the right decision in those choices. So they should be like, oh, okay, doctors saying that I could get diabetes, or like my health problems will, I don't know, affect my knees or something. And then
Jonathan.
they try and change their.
Sorry to cut you.
Yeah, go on,
Okay.
sorry.
Can I just? I'm sorry to cut you off as well. Like just a
Yeah.
quick one. Are
Go.
you're aware that when we as guys are looking at women, we look at their past, right? And you're talking about choices and decisions. Would you not say that for her to be in the state that she's in now are indicative of her previous choices and decisions made up to that point? So would you not know at that point whether she's smart or intelligent enough for you to then say, oh, okay, I think I can go with this person?
No, because some people don't even think about certain parts of their life until someone points it out or someone challenges it.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
would you date a drug addict?
So no, like I've had.
Okay.
I mean, I accidentally did.
What do you mean accidentally?
Okay.
How did you get to that point? So how did you even get to that point? Because the
we'll
vetting
go through
process
that.
should have allowed this. Yeah.
Well, would you date a heroin, crack addict, and all those extreme drugs?
No, I wouldn't. Because
Why?
Why-
Well,
Why not?
they're not self-aware that they should be, that it's harming them, but they still take it anyway.
yeah, but so for me, it's like the point number one, where it's like, hey, be like intelligent enough not to get on a substance
Exactly.
which is gonna destroy or hinder your life in such a big way.
Okay, Elijah said stop the cap, because that's the same with obesity.
That's obesity is the same,
It's,
bro.
you know,
It's a disease.
an addiction to accumulate so much, calories without thinking of what it could cause in a,
in
future.
the long term. Like,
Yeah, it's the same.
No, it's like it's different. Like obesity isn't a like It's really
An
an
addiction.
yeah. It's not an addiction to the extent
It's a
that
it's a disposition after you've just overly gorged yourself with food, or over time. It's the same with drugs.
yeah, but now
You
like
take a
I think
drug, it
we could
doesn't
pick
affect
out.
you the first. Hmm.
We could pick out like we could all pick out for a week and we still be like cool. But if you take heroin
Yes, that's
for
that's what I was trained.
you're
That's what I was
done.
trying to say.
You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you're done for like 3-4 years, like because you're trying to like quell that addiction. Like that is like drugs. Drugs are like a different category to like to being
Okay,
addicted.
you can say that. We're just talking. We're just trying to clarify your priorities when you meet a mate, and it seems like you have sort of
Yeah,
a different.
they're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Very
against the grain to how men are attracted to women.
normally.
Generally.
Hey,
Yeah,
fair enough. That's how you feel about it. But
yeah. Because
it's
look,
just
three out of four
interesting
men,
to
three
hear.
out of four men, 3 out of 4 men here. Look, there's 4 of us. The 3 of us
Yeah.
would be looking at attraction first. Like, right,
Yeah.
can we see ourselves sleeping with this person? Then we would then vet their personality to say,
Mm-hmm.
oh, how do they move in social situations, etc. Can I, do they are they friendly? Are they cooperative? Do they
Are
cause
they
me headache?
feminine, fit, and friendly? Are they
Exactly.
feminine, fit, and friendly,
Friendly, that's it.
submissive, and cooperative? That's what we
That's it.
need.
That's what we would
Anything
like.
else is a misnomer.
Cool.
Get that shit out of here. We don't want none of
Another
that.
one,
Go
another
on.
good one. Since given
Go on.
brought it up, yeah. When
Yeah.
it comes to being in a relationship, are you okay with the power dynamic? Is it okay if the woman decides more than you, or do
Are
you
you
like
okay
being
with
the leader?
co-leadership? Co-leadership.
Yeah,
Co-leadership or your leadership?
I'm cool with co. Like
Really,
yeah,
You're cool with co-leadership,
yeah.
Jonathan.
Jonathan the modern man?
No,
That's it.
no. There's nothing wrong with being cool with
No,
co-leadership.
no.
It's
That's
just gonna
calm.
be. It's just a harder dynamic to keep going.
I'll say my
But-
last one was co. Yeah.
So look. Let's say, and that ended.
And you guys are still together
The
now.
last.
Now?
Oh.
Yeah,
And
but
why
my
did you?
last-
I know why they broke up because
Why did you cut it? Why did he cut it off? Why did you cut it off, Jonathan?
Because she, like I said, she disrespected my international family. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
You know why?
That was a personality trait. Like
But she's
Sorry?
disrespecting you when it comes to that. It's not, she applied it to your family, but
I
Yeah.
wasn't even
knowingly it
no.
offended you.
I wasn't even in the room. Like
Okay.
it was
It
like
doesn't matter though.
it was personality clashes. So
But it wouldn't matter because out of respect, look, someone who knows
Yes.
their place in a relationship. Think about it. Someone who knows their place in a relationship, right, would not disrespect your family knowing they're attached to you. They would bite
Yeah.
their tongue and then
They will
raise
not
it
cause
with
chaos.
you. They'll raise it
Doing
with
it
you
for
later.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm doing it for Jonathan. I respect Jonathan and his family, so I'm gonna move correct right now and tell Jonathan how I felt later, and then you can make a
Behind closed
decision.
doors.
Instead of her lashing out the family, making you look bad, because now she makes you look bad, bro.
yeah.
She didn't
that-
care about your feelings.
But she didn't care
Like,
about that.
those are your choices.
Yeah. That's why like big reason why I ended, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
disrespect.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Jonathan, it's
but
not
do you
about
not-
if you're
but-
okay with. Sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry. Do you think that the fact that it was co-leadership gave her the confidence to do that because she didn't respect you enough to come behind closed doors as a like almost as you being like the leader of the relationship? Did she like if you were the leader of the relationship, she might have then been more like, okay, let me respect my guy and do it behind closed doors instead of air all this out because we're co-leaders. I can have an open disagreement with you and everyone can watch and it'll be cool.
No, like not with this, not with the person I was with.
You
Like
think it had no
Yeah,
effect,
yeah.
Jonathan, you're saying that it's because of her, right? But then if you're okay with co-leadership, and what we're saying is that when it comes to the relationship
Disagreements.
dynamic, women tend to go for guys who lead or are
Yeah.
more assertive. Because then when it comes down to decisions you make, you want respect on your end.
Yep.
And if she's leading you too,
leading,
then
she
you
would
would see that a
disrespect
lot
you
more.
constantly.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because
disrespect
she feels
will
like
come
she'll feel
with
like
it.
she's on the equal. She will feel like she's on the equal playing field, and she'll
Yeah.
feel like. And this is the problem here with the co-leadership. Sometimes this is what I'm saying. There could be, again, there is the people who can make it work, So
Yeah.
they are like the special breed. There's a few in the world
The
who can make it work.
misnomers, I call them.
Yeah, the misnomers. You can make this work. No, by no means you can make this work, but it's not the majority.
It's not the majority, yeah.
The majority. Countries
not-
are run by presidents. Schools have principals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's either a presidential dictator. You know what I mean? There's hierarchies everywhere in the world. Why is the system
companies.
like this?
Look, companies are
Companies,
CEOs.
you have CEOs,
There are not two. There are no
CFOs.
two CEOs. There are no two CEOs in
Exactly.
the company, and there
Exactly.
can't be two CEOs in the company. It doesn't make sense. You
Planes
need a
have
CEO.
pilots, co-pilots, flight attendants. You can't have one person
saying that
preceding the other one.
there's no like hierarchy. I'm just so like, for
If you're
example,
saying co-leadership, then you're both in the same plane. That's what I'm saying.
No,
You can't have two
yeah,
people.
yeah,
in the
but-
same-
but-
There's no.
yeah, but like, for example, let's say like I'm with somebody who has, I don't know, a degree in
Oh, here we go. Here
like
we go.
neuroscience. I'm not going to be the one that's going to tell you how to look at a brain. Like I'm going
No.
This
that's
is a
not-
relationship. This is a relationship.
Different.
That's
This is a
different.
relationship, bro.
So-
We're
Let me
talking
give
about
you a scenario.
relationship.
Let me give you a scenario, okay, Jonathan. Let's
Okay,
say
go.
your kids want to do let's say some extracurricular activities, okay? You suggest they do, let's say you have boys, you suggest they play football and get into computing or something like that, and then your wife suggests they do ballet and gymnastics, and you both can't agree on the situation. Who gets the final say in that situation?
in that
Who
one.
gets to say, hey,
it'll be
this
one of
is
each.
huh?
In that one, it'll be one of each. But
Okay,
if
let's
you-
just say football or ballet. She
I
wants ballet, you want football. Would you let it go and let her have ballet, or let your son have ballet?
I'd make them do both, and then
There's
I'd
no time. There's a set amount of time they have. Okay, let's not try and wiggle out of this. There's a set
No,
amount of
shit.
time they have.
that's what I do.
Only pick one. There's only a set amount of time.
So okay,
Would you concede or would you supersede the decision?
first week I'll do football. Second week I'll do ballet. Like there's always a.
But he would never be
I'll-
proficient at
I'll-
both
let me give
because
him a
he
twist.
always be, go on.
Give me a better scenario.
Let me give it a twist.
on,
Okay,
Sammy.
Jonathan.
I got
He,
that.
he's trying with you, yeah.
He's wiggling
So
it. He's
another
wiggling it.
scenario.
Give me a better one.
Another scenario. When it comes to dating, in fact, I'm just gonna figure out how you date. When it comes to dating, do you ever ask the girl, "What do you want to do? Where do you want to go out?" Or do you decide yourself to arrange the date? So you ask the girl all the time.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. Now I think about it.
Really
He needs to
Yeah,
refresh
yeah.
his kid.
interesting. Now,
Yeah.
what we've come across is that a lot of girls prefer when the guy arranges everything, the location, the time, and all of that, because then it keeps them at ease. They can focus on other things like dressing up, makeup, so that the guy organizes, I come and present myself, and we have a good time. So you saying that from your experience, you don't even control the whole arrangement.
The whole
Yes,
courting process.
It's a give and take. Like, I mean, like even the one. So I went on a day on Saturday, right?
Right.
Okay.
It was literally where do you want to go? I'm not too sure. And we have suggestions.
Wait,
and
who said I'm not too sure? Because I think
She
that's
said
the
I'm
woman,
not. She
right?
said I'm not too
She
sure.
said I'm not too sure, right?
Wow, you're
actually-
asking.
That
Yeah.
was look. She gave
Wait,
you the
you said?
opportunity. She
Yeah.
gave you the opportunity to lead, Jonathan. But what she basically said in that situation when she said, "I don't know," she said,
You.
"You decide.
You decide.
Pick the
yeah.
damn location. I don't want to play this ping pong game of what about here? Maybe there, maybe there." Ask her. This is what you should do. Okay, ask the lady, what type of food do you like? What type of things do you like to do? Once she tells you, then just plan on that, and that's that. Because she would like it. Because she told you that's what she likes. That she would like it. You see what I'm saying?
It's a test. These are tests. These are little mini tests, bro.
Now I
Jonathan,
see how
deep it,
Jonathan's been
deep
slipped.
it,
Yeah,
deep it. No,
okay.
no, Jonathan,
You
deep
see what I
it.
mean? Like,
Yeah. Think about it.
like,
She's giving you a chance to display these leadership qualities
traits.
do you know what I'm saying? She's saying to you, look, I want you to pick this place. I want you to pick a place where we can go for a date. She doesn't want to be asked where at all. She just wants you to make the choice. If she makes the choice, then she can say, oh, okay, this guy can lead me. It's fine, no problem. He's gonna take care of me. But if she
It puts them. Jonathan's not.
puts
Sorry,
them at ease.
Jonathan. Yeah. Are you
feels like-
hearing this saying that?
Plenty.
Oh, it's just an option, or it's something that you should be doing more often? Like being the decision maker when it comes to dating, because you're currently like dating, casually.
I mean, I like. There's some times when I'm like, yo, like I really want to go see this at this time. Would you want to come with me? I'm going regardless.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
calm.
yeah, yeah.
That's
But
that's a great example.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
It'd be like that all the time. And
Yeah.
unless she raises a point to say like, oh, have you ever seen? I wanted to go to this place, and then you can be like, oh, let's go.
Then you can
know what I mean?
consider
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Then you
Consider it,
yeah.
like, let's go.
But the majority of the decision should be on you, like on your hands. Like you should be planning where to go eat.
Jonathan, it's not like a weird rule that guys have. It's just that's what they want. They just won't say it.
They won't tell you.
If you won't do it, Jonathan, if you don't do these things, other guys who display these qualities will always supersede you in the dating process.
like, yeah. I mean,
They might choose you in the long run. Let's say because they like your personality, whatever. They might choose in the long run, but when they have to start, juggling over and over again, they'll start thinking about Tyrone or William or Harry and thinking, "Wow, Harry would have made the decision by now."
Man, like Tyrone.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like how do I even explain it? Like,
Basically, Jonathan, do you want to win most of the time or do you want to win some of the time?
That's it. That's what it comes down to.
Success rate.
when I say this, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to win together. Like,
blue pill.
No,
Pill.
bro.
That blue pill. Yo, I'm gonna force feed this guy the red pill.
Bro, answer the question. It's a simple question. Look, this is almost like Kevin Samuels. You see Jonathan, you watch Kevin Samuels, don't you?
yeah, but the thing, so with
Do you watch Kevin Samuels?
yeah,
Temmie's
but
put the glasses on. It's all over.
No, Jonathan,
need the
just
whip
yes or no.
sounds.
Jonathan, just yes or no questions right now, okay? Do you watch Kevin Samuels? Yes or no?
okay, I have
Yes.
a
Just
say,
say
but-
yes or no.
yeah.
Yes or no.
Yes.
It's a yes or no question, Jonathan.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, when you're watching Kevin Samuels, do you see when women are trying to evade answers? What does he do? Does he bring them back on topic?
He says, "Rate yourself, fam." Like, yeah, he brings it back on topic.
He brings them back on topic. When he asks a question between two options, does he want you to give explanations or just choose one of the two options?
But there's a difference with Kevin.
Wait. Does he want you to choose one of the two options?
So yes.
Okay, so do you want to win most of the time or some of the time?
So, like I said, like
Just give me one of the answers. Most of the time or some of the time?
So I'll give you my answer after I make this point because you're
There's no. Just
No, bro. Look.
leading.
Think about it. Look, do you want to win 70% of the time or 40% of the time?
So
It's really logical. It's logical.
So okay,
70 or 40. Pick one.
so what a win dictates, right? Definition of a win for me.
Let's say a Tinder date. You get a Tinder date, it goes well. You get a second date. That's a win.
Yeah, okay, but it would be like a win would be that we're both cool.
yes.
on
Yes,
the-
that is
right?
a win. And if you do this, it will be a win for both of you because you will enjoy it.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. But focus on yourself.
so much.
Tell me what?
No.
Tell me what's like.
My point.
Tell me what's like. But focus on yourself real quick.
Yeah,
Come on,
because
let's do it.
you're noting down your success rate. Yeah, you're both winning, but it's like you've gained this XP. That's you. And yeah, she sees it the same way, but that's none of your business. You're focused on your success rate.
That's it. That's
Just don't bother yourself about both parties. You of course, that's because you won.
So my success isn't that like I've made the right decision. My success, like part of my success is that I don't have to also hear like a complaint about the decision after the event.
You would never
We're
hear
not talking
that. They'll
about consent,
Listen,
grape.
no,
We're not
listen,
talking
listen,
about.
listen.
None of that.
No. Tell me what you
No. Tell me jump too far.
That's
Yo,
what he
wait,
said.
pause.
No.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
No,
He
no,
said that.
That's what he said.
He thinks that they're winners and losers.
No.
Winners and losers.
Look. This is the situation. This is the situation you're ending up in, okay?
Yeah.
You either look, it's not obviously you're saying that you don't want the decision to come back on you and be like, oh, you made the wrong decision. If you ask the person, they say, I like sushi, you take them to a Japanese restaurant. If they tell you, I like bowling, I like swimming, I like this, you take them to places where they can do that. You get me? You won't lose if that's what they like to do. If they lied to you, that's not on
That's
you. That's
on,
on
and
them.
that's on them.
That's
Yeah,
on
but
them. You said you like swimming. I took you
guys are
swimming.
adding extra random things into the
Yeah,
conversation.
It's just
Okay.
examples.
Justified. Yeah.
It's just examples.
No. So, like I was gonna say this earlier. So, with Kevin Samuels, people come to him with a problem, and he tries to address your problem, right?
Mhm.
And he tries to tell you why you're not getting what you want. Like,
Uh-huh.
The
that's
outcome.
literally
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels, right? This is
Yeah,
different
yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
I'm getting what I want. Like, like this is completely
No, because with Q, did you get
I
what you
think
wanted?
the dialogue is kind of everywhere. When we talk about winning, it's just about
Improving
you
your chance.
being yeah. How often are you dating? Different girls. Are you getting the same sort of reciprocal attention that you give out? That's you winning. It's not like about winning an argument. That's completely different. We're talking about just dating in general.
Dating.
like I've
So with
had
dating,
problems. Yeah.
yeah.
Like Q was like one situation where it just sucked. Like for me, but like my other dating situations are all cool. Like
They're all cool. Okay.
yeah. Like
How come we haven't locked it down? Like, there's nothing wrong with just dating, but because you're focused on dating to be
Relationship. But you said you're focused on a relationship,
right.
no,
so why are you not in a relationship?
no. So when I was like back then, I was focused on a relationship. Right now, I've had people ask me to be in it, and I don't want to be in one.
So you mean you don't want to be in one? You don't want to be in one with them.
You don't value them.
That's because you're not picking them, bro. They're coming to you.
Why?
It's not that- because so like I'm at a stage where it's like I actually don't want to be in a relationship, and I established this
Okay.
before I met the person. Yeah. I
Okay.
literally established
And that's what they want.
now. Yeah.
Then leave them.
Huh.
Yeah.
No,
So,
no.
leave them.
Wait, are you having sex with this person? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, can we cut this? Because like, man, I don't like.
No, bro. We don't. No. There are no
don't know who
names.
this
There are no
person
names.
is.
I have no clue who this is.
There's
But
no name.
still,
Yeah, I'm saying, are you having sex with this person?
speaking in code.
Like we agreed it's like a casual thing, right?
Oh, so calm. So it's fine. That means you're doing fine then.
Yeah,
You're
but
okay.
You're winning.
So now
you're in this
you
process.
But now
Yeah.
you have to leave her because she wants a relationship.
Yeah.
No, she will eventually leave him.
I mean,
What
I-
if you're okay? If you're okay to laying this out, what holds you back from taking it a step further with this person? Is it because your mentality is no relationship, or is it because you don't see yourself with them
this
long
person.
term?
like I already knew. So another thing about me is like when I have my mindset on something, that's what I want to do. So I already knew that I wanted to go to uni, right? So I
Okay.
want to start this September, and
Okay.
like I've had.
Or you're gonna
two-
go to uni again.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, if I get in, hopefully.
But what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna do a master's in machine learning and data science
Oh, nice.
because it's like a further validation. Not that many, black men have like masters too. Like kudos. I think I'm the only one in the chat that doesn't.
Pal.
Gang,
No,
gang.
Temmy's doing the doctorate. He's going
I
one
mean,
step
that's even
further.
better,
Hello.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
so like it's not like like we need more people, like to me anyway, in the community, so people can look up to.
I mean, for you, so especially you're trying to level yourself up in your career. You want more accreditation. I mean, it's good for you. That's your approach. So you're saying you're focused on your career more than anything, like relationship, everything's on the side. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, simply because from my experience, I had 2 relationships during my degree in the past, and they both
Distractions.
Distraction,
like-
bro. Yeah.
distraction on another level. They like nearly made me tank, like
Stress.
You
exams.
say tank. You say tank your exams.
Yes, like, it was
Wow.
mad. So I don't want
That
that.
sounds.
again. You know what I mean?
I mean,
that's
some people
why-
can juggle relationships and having a career and going to school, but I guess you personally feel like it's too much to handle in one. So that's fine.
fair. And do you
You're
communicate
winning.
this? Do you communicate? Because you'll get at the end, you're getting the box, and no relationship. so you're good.
You're winning.
No commitment. It's fine.
You have a good friend with her. You have a good friendship.
He's getting the most out of it, basically.
No,
the
for
one
real.
the one losing is the lady. And like
Yeah.
I said, bro, just be prepared for her to leave though, because
It's not it's not a loss. It's they're both doing, they're exchanging.
well,
that,
no, because she's expecting a
Yes.
relationship at the end of it. I'm so
and
sure
he's
that she
made
wants
it
my guy
clear.
to-
He's
Yeah,
made
he
it
said
clear
no.
that that's not what he wants, and she's still around.
Yeah.
So
So, but
They
I'm
both
saying,
get what
I'm
they
saying,
want.
so I'm saying, be prepared for her to leave eventually to find some dude who will do that. Who will? Yeah,
like-
but now keep playing the field in the meantime.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
it's
that's
like,
what you
it's
meant.
like a mutual like thing, right?
It's
like,
a mutual. Yeah, it's mutual. Until
So-
someone says I can't do this no more, which will probably be the lady because she's probably emotionally invested more than yourself. But
see,
anyway,
guys, Jonathan is in the stage that Kevin has discussed, where the guy is trying to level up, before he hits 30, working long hours, going to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
school, and just focusing
Yeah.
on his grind. Because once you're at that position, optimum peak, whatever it is, those options will flood. There'll be a floodgate.
flood in.
You will
No,
see it.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. That's the thing. No, those
Yeah, go on.
options, they won't necessarily flood in because remember what Kevin was saying? These men are looking for the right type of woman to come in and facilitate. But when you get to that level, when he gets that level, that new level,
Right.
he's gonna want like obviously he's gonna. Well, according
Watch
to
how
Jonathan, he's
his
gonna-
taste.
according
Watch how
to
his
Jonathan-
priorities
Change.
change.
I don't think it will change that much, but
No, but it
he
will
takes-
because he said he seeks intelligence, and the higher up he goes, the less people he's reducing his dating market. His dating pool is going to go down as well.
What do you mean?
He's seeking. Remember, Jonathan said he's majority attracted
Yeah, there's a
to
lot of PhDs
intelligent.
out here. There's a lot of
Yeah,
PhDs.
sure.
out here.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of PhDs out here,
There's
but
a lot
then
of women with PhDs out here.
yeah, but they approaching Jonathan? Because remember, Jonathan likes to be approached.
I mean,
I
it's
think
not
that could
like-
change over time.
Like, are you,
I don't
Jonathan?
know.
Jonathan? Can you see yourself changing the way that you approach women, or
I
the
mean-
way that women approach you? Like, would you ever consider going after, like, chasing, pursuing, becoming the pursuer?
I
Because,
mean,
like you said, you're different. You're different from us. So
yeah, like it's like I said, like I open the conversation anyway. It's just my conversation isn't based around me wanting to like have a relationship.
So you open on the premise not of man and woman. You just open on the premise of I'm friendly.
It's not even just about wanting to have a relationship. It's not about wanting to have a relationship. It's just showing that that I'm attracted to you.
I'm
You know
attracted
what I
to
mean?
you. Yeah. Do
So
they
there's
know that?
attraction. There's attraction here. Like there's some electricity. You know what I mean?
I'm not talking to you because I like the type of shoes you're wearing. No, I'm not talking to you because I think you're attractive. I just want to know if your personality is matching that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that how you're moving?
Nah, like that's
Not
never
even.
how I move. No. I literally, yeah, you guys have seen me. Like I just talk, and like if something, like I go in with the intention of just to like get to know you.
Do they have to be female? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
'cause I'm
Jonathan,
like-
one more thing. Like right now, when it comes
Yeah.
to approaching, are you swiping left, right, or what's your scenario right now?
so
Oh.
if it's an app, man,
Yeah.
I actually read. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so that's technically the approach of today, where it's like you've initiated that you like them and they like you back. You've matched. You're messaging each. Who messaged first?
I mean, it depends.
You, right?
No, yeah.
Okay,
Wait, which app do you
half
use?
the
Which app do you
time,
use?
more of the time, most who?
I would say
Bro, you're a data scientist. Come
Wait.
on, get the numbers up. You're a data scientist. Get the numbers up. Get the numbers up. Go. Get the numbers up.
it's interesting, right? Like most of the times, if I do like swipe right or something, the more likely than not, like I'm getting rejected. But if I
That's all of us.
That's
Come on.
with the data that follows the data.
that's
Yes.
called like being like basically a man on the dating app. That's
Yeah.
regardless. We're getting rejected, and then the
Because you got
ones
options.
where yeah, for real. But like the ones where I tend to meet are the ones where they initiate first. Like
Bro,
Yeah,
so
but-
they're diving into your wait. When you match, you're saying that the only time you entertain it is when they message you first.
No, I'm saying that the times where I normally go and meet someone are the times that they have messaged me first.
Interesting.
And how often is
So
that? Would you
you've
say out of 100? So let's just say like out of 10 women, how many of those are messaging you first?
So sorry, say that again, sir.
So like, okay,
out
let's
of
just
10
say
matches.
out of 10 matches, how many are messaging you first?
I'll probably
Like
say
just use your previous experience as an example. It's fine.
cool. I'll look at my phone.
Yeah, that's calm. That's calm. So you see, man, yo, the dating scene in terms of dating apps is heavily stacked against guys, man.
It's shifted, definitely.
Women are getting 8 times as many matches as men. So think about that. The average man is now thinking he's ugly
Again,
because it will play.
give it more
your
context, right?
self-esteem.
When it comes to dating apps, they say that there's 85% of men and the rest are women. So already there's a huge bigger pool for women to pick from. And then when it comes to how men swipe, we swipe more on the right. We, give chances like, oh, she looks nice. And then women is complete opposite. They swipe left more and then give chances to just a few. So you're playing a game. It's like almost a lottery. And you just continue to do that. Once you perfect that craft, then
that lottery is
But then
against
it
you.
works in his favor because he doesn't necessarily go for looks that much.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're swiping right a lot.
He's swiping
as long
right
as the
on a lot of
personality is, as long as the little bio thing is in line with what he wants. If there is a bio,
let me give you a gem, guys. Let me give you a gem, Johnny. Right? When it comes to swiping, there's an algorithm. It actually kind of tracks how your sort of swiping behavior. If you're just swiping right on everyone, it gives you a pool of less attractive women or just the less picked women. So it does that on purpose to sort of like take a pool of women and then you reach your limit. But then if you're more selective, it starts giving you a pool of women that are more
funneling in new women.
Yeah. Once you learn the algorithm, it's just like how to date like in the scene. Overall, that's just how it is. But then okay, give us your example then.
Yeah, so
out of 10 how many matches?
So it's 2 out of the 10 so far.
20. That's actually matching with numbers,
That's that's stressing you out because that's good.
Yeah. I guess I'm a statistic. Like,
yeah, you're falling. Yeah, 2 out of 10. That's crazy. And look,
and
bro,
those are the ones that are messaging you first.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
But to be, I actually don't like the dating app game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's just exhausting. 100%. It's not good. It's not. It's not It's exhausting. But what other options do you have right now?
It's not good for. It's not good for your mental health, man.
The only real thing, like,
right now,
mental health, fam. Like,
it's not good for your mental health, like at all. For dudes, anyway. Who, again, like you said, you already struggle to meet women in real life, right? Now, imagine going on a dating app, getting no matches.
No, I don't.
Not you. I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about the majority of you. I'm talking about the majority of guys. Imagine just struggling to get girls like this guy here. No, I'm just joking. No, imagine struggling to get girls and then you go on a dating app expecting it to be easier.
But this is what
and then finding out the hardcore reality is no, it's not, because look, there are 100 guys in her DMs and she has to pick you out of those. Mad. So you know what I'm saying?
Guys, I want to explain something. Speaking on the subject,
go on.
I'm going to go through it too, but
I don't know if Tammy's getting up. Yeah. We can't.
You guys see the
Oh yeah, great effort by you again. 10 out of 10. Hey man, like your screen switched off. Yeah, we see you.
I forgot to message someone this weekend to say I'm available because I've been busy. So, and that was from a Tinder match. Okay, going back.
So she messaged you. So she came with a passive aggressive.
Yeah, because this is a Sunday evening, and I should have messaged during the weekend.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that was just an example of the position I placed myself in when it comes to dating apps.
Great effort again. 10 out of 10.
Tammy's in the heat. How are you getting this? Yo, how are you getting this attitude? You're not even in a relationship.
That's the point. See now, when it comes to dating apps, I was annoyed in the beginning, and I've just decided that I knew I had to play a certain game when it comes to Tinder, when it comes to all these other Bumble, all of this is exhausting. But if you're bored and you've got Nothing else to do to sort of engage like socially because we're on lockdown. You have to kind of work it out. And when it comes to matches, about 200 matches, but I'm not swiping crazy. I just spend a specific amount of time a day swiping
to do it.
And then when I get a match, I just
How much time would you say? How much time would you say?
20 minutes a day.
A day. You get through 200 swipes in 20 minutes. Your fingers, bro. What? Show me.
Those are matches. Those are just matches. But I'm talking.
So you've done like 500 swipes.
I'm not swiping right all the time. It's not crazy like that. Per day, 20 minutes at least, and I don't do too much, and I never reach the limit of the original account. I don't use premium. I've only used that once, but
yeah, I love the premium.
When it comes to that,
premium is brilliant.
It's like that's excessive as well. Trust me.
There's some big things.
Yeah.
Thinking
so
get carried.
I reached the point now, almost maybe in the span of a year, where I've matched up to 200 people, and out of those 200, only about 30% reply back, right?
And of those
200, yeah, out of those 30,
how many did you smash?
Wait. Let me go through it. Let me break it down, okay? Yeah. So out of 100% of those, only 30% reply back. So imagine already 70% were just swiping for validation, and women would admit all the time they're just swiping for validation. Oh, I like that person, but yeah. And then out of that 30%, I'll break it down again. Only 10% will continue the replies. I'll have a conversation with me, right? So I'll tell you about maybe from this Tinder experience I've had in a year, only about 15 women have engaged with me, right? And then out of those 15, only about 5 that I've met physically. Already, those numbers I've already cut down. All this
and
matching,
you've swiped like over 1,000 at this point.
Thousands. Now I've gained results, right? I've gained results.
2.5%.
And because these were girls,
it's percentage.
These were girls I was attracted to that I actually kind of, would engage with in conversation and everything. So it all worked out. But then now, even when you've achieved that, you're juggling or you're, trying to keep up with them or who's being flaky, who's not. There's all of that comes after, and it's also exhausting. Even when I'm winning,
why you don't do that many. Yeah, I mean that's why you don't do that many.
Again, it took so much to get to where I am, and then I have to cut down. So it's like, hey, dating apps are exhausting. So for the average guy, that's the case. And then when you work it out, again, it's exhausting. So dating in general is.
So let's say you've swiped, you've swiped on 1,000 people, thousands. Okay, let's say 1,000. Let's say 1,000. So you've swiped on 1,000 people. 200 have shown interest back by swiping right, and you've matched. Of those 200, now 30% of them have said. So that's basically what 30%, 200 have said basically to you to say, oh, I'm gonna reply. Yeah. And then of those you've replied to, 5 you've pursued something with
women, and then
15.
5 physically seen.
Wait, you're telling me 3% of the women you've been in contact with 3% of the people you've interacted with,
kind of swiped over,
with swiped or not, have actually come to fruition in a year.
Yeah. Right?
That's dating apps.
Take that in, guys. Take that in.
And
1,000 people, 5 people.
Yeah. It could. That was exaggerated, but it took a while. So again, I reached that result. I've reached that result, and now I'm juggling whatever. It's not like a boast, but again, I've reached a stage where should I cut them off or should I see where it goes? I might end up dating someone long term, but I don't know because you can't just trust, especially I can't trust anyone on a dating site.
Let me ask you this. So this is where we get to see the contrast between you and Jonathan. Have you engaged in any fornication?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, so with these with these 5? Oh, it's fine.
It's like I'm exposing myself. Not everyone in the 5.
Yeah. So how many in the 5? So out of the 5, how many?
Jesus.
Because we want sex. No, because dudes want sex at the end of the day. So for a
My
win,
girl that's on WhatsApp is probably like listening to this now, being like 10 out of 10. Like this is what you do.
These guys know, Jonathan. These guys know, but they're acting stupid right now.
She's not.
yeah. We know. We're taking the piss. But yeah,
I'll just
so
leave
of those
it on
five,
the
so of okay, fine. So I'll
Okay,
do the
cool.
calculation.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so of the
Yeah.
so
Okay.
even then it goes okay, calm. So basically now
Don't even do
even
the
then
percentage. Don't even say the percentage.
I'm not.
Some
Of
people
those
will back
one.
calculate. Some people will back calculate and try and figure it out.
Yeah. I know. But I'm not gonna
yeah,
say
no,
anything.
no.
But it's tough. It's tough. Look, as Elijah has said, like as Elijah Blunt has said here, it's the tough truth, man. And
It
once
is.
you're awake, once you're aware of it, now you know how to move, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to equip, we're trying to equip you guys with the best strategy
Oh my
slash
God.
the best
I
mentality
think
to
this was
move
for
in these
Jonathan.
situations.
I think this was Jonathan. Stop the cap.
Yeah, this was for Jonathan. Stop the cap
Stop
was
the
for
cap,
Jonathan.
bro. Stop the
100%.
cap.
Jonathan
Yeah,
was talking about personality and not looking at looks. And he was
Yeah,
just like,
they
stop
were,
the
bro.
cap.
Nah, stop the cap, bro.
For
Stop
example,
the cap.
so I give you my example with Hinge. Yeah?
Go on.
So you can see 67
Yeah.
hidden. So I kind of like stopped, and there's another 3, so 70.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Out of them,
Yeah, Hinge is good.
I've met
Yeah.
exactly. So stop using Tinder. But like out of them, I've met like 18, which I think is pretty cool.
But how many have you
Yeah.
piped?
That's pretty.
No.
Tell me like Hinge.
No. How many have you piped? How many have you piped?
Yo,
No, how many have you piped?
so I'm not gonna first of all disclose.
Hey, T, what are you doing?
No. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Yo, put it in the chat. 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 In the private chat.
So
I'm not gonna say the number, but just put it in the private chat how many you've piped, so that I
So-
can basically I want to say to the viewers like, yo,
So remember,
I'm already picky with looks, so it's like, let's see.
Jonathan's not picky. Jonathan's not picky with looks.
but remember, like,
Oh,
sex, first of all, sex is not my thing. You remember?
Yeah, I know that. So
Yeah.
you're seeking companionship. I'm just
No,
like
no,
you're
Jonathan,
wasting your time.
No, Jonathan. Let me tell you this. Jonathan. It has to be your thing. I'm telling you now. Not for you personally, but for your future wife, because people these days, they're putting no. People these days are putting that on a pedestal. Like it has to be part of the package. It's not just relationships anymore. They want the good as well. They want
good
that as
deed.
well. And if you're not providing that, if you don't have the XP of you constantly providing that and you being disciplined to give it different ways, then you might have the perfect woman on your hands and she will step up because she feels like you're not giving her that perfect situation.
Yeah, but I don't. So for me, that's soulless. Like I literally.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
not soulless if you like the person already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you like
Yeah.
the person? Do you actually enjoy their company? Then go for it.
So like I tried once where I was just like, let me just see what it's like, just hooking up with someone who is really attractive.
Not one night stand, bro. That's not what we're saying.
Pop a
No,
Viagra.
no. I'm not talking about.
Pop a Viagra and get the business.
So no, I'm saying like this person was like that's just a very attractive woman,
Okay, fine.
and it was like I knew this person was like feeling me, and I was
Were you feeling them?
but not not at my levels. So it was more at your guys' levels, where it's like,
What do you
like,
mean?
looks.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, where you guys prioritize looks,
Yeah.
and then you go down from there, right?
But bro, it has to. It's a feel, like you said. That feel. Okay, what you've just said, is basically that you're saying you were feeling this woman, but not enough to sleep with her, but you still slept with her.
No. So this woman was like very attractive,
Okay.
and at this point, I was like, let me prioritize looks. So let me be like, yeah, I'll go for that first, and then like I kind of know her, but I don't know her like well enough. Like she hasn't gone through the vetting process. Well, like my vetting process. So I was like, I knew after a week, I was like, this is cool. Let me go in. I went in and I was like, yeah, this is okay, but it's not really what I want. Like she's
Is
doing
Jonathan faking you? You're
She's doing
sheep in
everything?
wolf in sheep's clothing right now. Like you're savage right now.
She's what? Okay, so she's doing everything, yeah? And then?
She said she's okay, but something. I'm like, what? This is not normal guy. Most guys do not.
No,
do this.
this guy is pretending to be nice guy, but you're
Yeah.
acting like you're savage. You're actually a savage. You fight, and then you're like, "Ooh, not clarity. No, you don't play that game.
I did this once. Like Like this is why I think like the way
Demi's just like,
no, feel. So I
Yeah.
like, and then I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know this person. Like maybe that's why.
You don't know them, but how long have you been? How long were you talking to them?
you said a week, right?
No, like in person, we were talking for. I think we met twice. So we met on like Sunday and then
Two
went in.
dates.
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's more than enough to determine if you have a physical
Bro,
attraction.
I don't think you realize it, but you're going through your whole phase, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No. Literally at that point, like,
Okay,
Tell me, you might need to say it again. You might need to say that again so that
No,
it
no.
hits. It hits.
you're going through your whole phase, and there's nothing wrong with that.
no. But like at that point, I kind of knew that. I was like, let me see what everyone else is talking about. Let me go through, like, just the standard, the standard male practice. I don't even know what to call it.
Female practice.
Like, so I went
we
through
do.
it, and then I was like,
Female
nah.
practice too, more than men actually, right now. So. For real.
Save them. Somebody save them.
Indeed.
But the connection was like meaningless. Like, and for me, that was just, I just signed up straight away. Yeah.
You're gonna lose out. Look, you're gonna lose out.
right?
Women,
You're gonna lose
women,
out on a lot of women.
Women, if you watch this back, yeah, this is the guy you want. He will not cheat on you. He will not cheat on you. He will not step out on you because it's meaningless to him. So catch him when you can. Okay, he's out here now.
And all of us, we won't cheat either. Just to say, that
Speak for yourself. I'm like, Timmy, speak for yourself, bro.
No.
Speak for
no,
yourself.
you won't, but I'm just saying, like this guy is like,
Yeah, he won't fall into
guy.
temptation.
This
Okay,
guy.
yeah,
This
like
guy
there's,
right
no,
here.
there's no temptation. He doesn't have to actually fight the temptation like
Yeah.
other people,
It's just meaningless. Like, I don't know.
like other people,
What, me?
like other
Yes.
people,
Look, I'm a monster. I'm a monster, but I can at least I learn how to control
like
it.
this portion of the screen, like these people here will fall to temptation, but
Nah,
this,
I won't fall.
this
Whoa!
guy-
I don't fall. I don't fall.
Wow, they might be tempted. They might, like
me?
like Eve tasted the apple. They'll just tickle it, rub up on it, and hope for the best. Keep it
Nah,
moving. But no, for real.
I can take
I feel like you're a unicorn. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Yeah, man, he's
Yes.
rare breed. Very rare breed.
Yes.
bro, you need to get at least a few more guys on here to just so even Jonathan can watch as well, like, and see how.
No, because out of the three, look, think
How
about it. There's
the
four
other
of us.
people-
There's four of us
Yeah.
here, yeah. Just
Very different.
he's 25%. That
Yeah, but
literally
even
is.
within ourselves, like even within us three, there is still
Yeah,
differences.
8
Yeah.
more guys, you still be the only one.
yeah.
I know, but I'm saying like we have like a set of like generalities we agree on.
Elijah.
Bro,
We don't
no.
cheat, we don't
Yo,
cheat.
listen. I've never cheated before. These guys are just
Exactly. Black men don't
no.
cheat.
I've never cheated before in my life, so I don't even know
Nah,
what
he
you're talking
doesn't,
about.
he doesn't. We're playing. We're just flaming for no reason. But yeah. No, we're playing. But at the end of the day, yeah, my dude here is he's like in the top 2% of these when it comes to
2%
this type
of
thing.
guys.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
it comes to this type of thing, because not a lot of people move the way you move. Like, let's say you're walking down the street, though. Let's say, Jonathan, you're walking down the street, yeah? You're walking down the street, just any random day. How many women do you actually notice, like fully notice? Like, oh, I would hit that. I'd hit that. I would hit that. I hit that.
I don't really think about that.
He's moving like a woman. He's moving like a woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
guys,
before
what
you-
type of woman would you recommend for Jonathan? What type of girl? Looks
know
wise
already.
or anything?
He needs a milf.
No, he needs no, for real. You need
No, he
someone who's
does.
old. You need someone who's older.
You need someone older than him.
who basically will not be on the market or will not be viable in the market. Because a lot of women these days, they have more options than we do, and some of them are exercising them very frequently. So, and you never know. No, for real, you never know. But
I
that's the
mean,
truth.
recommend for long-term relationship, like tie the knot with.
yeah, and older
Oh,
women, yeah.
Really?
that's no. Okay, no,
she's not
Jonathan.
valued
Look,
on the market.
I know Jonathan. He bro, he would need
I said church women.
a woman exhibiting
be.
slightly masculine traits.
Nah. Church aunties are the ones who are out
Elijah
here
said
getting-
the church auntie. Yes.
No.
Okay.
They're the ones. They're the ones out here.
He would
getting
need.
back to
He
the
would need
corner.
that. Yeah,
They're the one after service, Oh, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
speak to the pastor. Yeet.
They're on Church Street.
Hey.
No, 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 no,
They
no.
belong to the church
No,
tree.
no, no. But this is what I'm saying. I think Jonathan would excel with just find yourself a vegan, man.
What?
Find yourself a vegan, bro.
I'm sorry, what?
You get the personality. Nah.
Have we just lost the plot? But no, literally, I feel no. Honestly, on the real one, though,
Playing.
Jonathan, you'll need like you said, you saying codependence, yeah.
Modern career
You'll need-
woman.
Yeah, you'll need a woman,
Slightly
modern
overweight.
woman, career,
Same
yeah,
age as you.
a bit bigger, potentially a bit more, have a bit more masculine traits, a few more masculine traits than
So
yourself.
basically, his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah, like.
but just disrespects him a bit less.
The
Well.
thing is, it was interesting, right? Like with
Yeah.
that, because I never got disrespected. It was very
Yeah.
interesting. So
Yeah,
like,
your family did. Yeah,
not so. You remember how I said before, like my friends kind of were like meh about it.
yeah. I told you, ass, don't kick it to the
Bro,
curb.
you
man.
weren't even involved, man. I wasn't in the country. What are you talking about?
No, well, you told me about this person, and I told you. I
Fam,
said,
this is the
kick it
year
to the curb.
after, bro.
Oh, yeah, after. Nah, I'm not involved. I'm out.
Yeah.
So we had warning signs already.
'Cause you met her. You met her.
I met her, bro, and I told this guy after. I was like, bro,
Man's a year and a half in. The guy's like, nah, get it. But so she's like Marmite. So she's a bit of a different scenario. Like,
the woman should not be like Marmite.
yeah, I know. That's why we're not together. Like, you know. But so the issue there was, remember, it was an overseas relationship as well.
Long distance.
So yeah. Like this was in America. So it's like,
The man always
Where's the sad music?
loses.
Yo, how often did you fly over?
So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, a couple times.
Goodbye.
A year. So it was cool, but that scenario was bad in my sense because after the point where we were together for a long time, we
Yeah.
weren't groups of people, so we were cool between us, but I wouldn't know how the other person would react in groups of people after going through like a year of change. So that's
Okay.
why that was like bad. Like if we were together and we went out together, then we would have like I would have known all the warnings before.
Yeah.
Would you do long distance again?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's tough.
You would do it again?
Literally.
Why do you think that's appropriate for you right
Oh
now?
yeah, he doesn't crave sex, remember? So he won't need that. That's off the table.
Okay, you know what? That's what's funny is that at a certain point in a relationship, you're both a service to yourself, like to each other. So if you are the type who doesn't really care much for that much intimacy, what if she is?
I mean, I'm down. Like, like
No, okay, but okay, if it's long distance, how are you gonna trust that she thinks just like you? That she's not gonna date
Step
around
out.
while still, yeah.
well, if she would never be my girl if there was any doubt in my mind, right?
Okay, she's a good liar, or she can hide things, right? And you just never know. Is that okay with you? If that you never find out she's your girl, but she's getting ran through in India.
Ran
What's
through.
wrong?
Wow,
Nobody.
that seems
That's
so
okay for
mad.
no one.
We have to get visual,
Yeah, we do. We really do, man. In order to push this
graphic.
point.
Nah, that would never be okay for me. I don't think it would be okay for anyone.
Well, I would say there's a big chance that would happen again if you go into a long-term relationship.
Everyone's got needs, my guy.
Well, I know everything is like chance, right? Like
The chance is higher.
The chance is
to be
high.
cheated on
Yeah.
in a long distance. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, so I would say now.
And
'cause
guess what? If you don't crave sex, I think women will crave it more than you, and it will be it's not a good
They
look,
will
man.
find a way
It's
to
not good look.
compensate. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's not a good look.
So it would depend.
Don't
So
do that to yourself.
it's like a situational thing. Like this person I was with had they didn't crave it. Like they craved a lot less than me.
Actually,
So
I know this. I know this person you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Oh,
it was,
bruh, you need to know the backstory for it though. This person was
yeah, it was a madness. Like, it was a total madness. But long story short, they craved it less than me. So in that scenario, it was cool.
You were lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
With
if I'm
most women, yeah, Jonathan, most women are not like that. Trust me, by the way, just saying.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if I'm with someone who's like on it like 24/7,
Mm.
they'll immediately be down my mind, and they'll probably
Okay.
be down her mind, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a situational thing. But like it's like the one I'm talking about is like an exceptional case. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So you're saying you wouldn't be down for it again, would you? Because Temi's question was you wouldn't go into a long distance relationship again.
yeah,
No.
Like, if we've just given you all these reasons not to, would you take
So you
that?
would.
it depends on the person. So if the person was a jackrabbit, probably
Which most are. Most are. They're
It's
just
true.
not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you, but most are. Yeah.
yeah. Like if she is, then nah. But if not, then yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I think we can safely say now that Jonathan can't be saved. So, no, I'm
Bro,
just
that
kidding.
seems like you shouldn't do long distance. Long distance is a
Don't-
trap.
not long
and
distance.
It's a trap. Don't do it.
It's a loss for the man on both sides. Like it's a lose-lose.
Well,
it's
it's
literally
well,
you don't get the
if you're in your work. If you're in your work,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
fine.
trust the other person, obviously do it. But then
Yeah,
again,
but the chances of the woman stepping out are too high.
it's very high. It's very high, and you can't even be there to regulate or go out with her to make sure like it doesn't happen. You know.
Yeah.
Again, like the analogy, like you might trust your girlfriend, yeah, but let's say you have a car, you trust the locks of this car, yeah. You're not gonna drop this car off in a neighborhood where you know people try to steal the car and just leave it there. And just hope it doesn't get stolen. You don't do that. So same with the long distance relationship. You're gonna just leave your girl over there and hope her locks are safe. Eventually, there's gonna be a safe cracker who's gonna come in there, find a way to break those windows open and get in.
But
Oh, for real.
like, but I would take it differently. So, like, it's different for me. It's different when you're younger because a lot of people are more innocent when they're younger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I did this when I was younger, so and that was cool because you were both on the same page.
Yeah.
But now I would only really consider long distance if we were like probably gonna get
Committed.
married. Yeah, yeah.
Committed to each other. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Even
But-
then, there's still the
okay.
risk, but at least the risk is a bit lower.
Yeah.
I'd say about
Yeah.
5% lower.
All right, guys, I'm gonna
Yeah.
head off, but I want to
Tell me- yeah.
give my 2 cents. And
do.
Jonathan, I'm glad you shared this with us. This was actually very entertaining.
This was
What I can
brilliant.
say from
This is
from this year is that I feel like I'm slowly seeing you evolving. We might not see that, but I can tell that okay, you've probably been more savage during lockdown than before, right? And then when it comes to you being being savage, come
Man
on,
said no.
come on.
He said
Are you
no.
listening to yourself?
Tammy's trying to give it to you, and you're like, no,
He doesn't. He's not acknowledging it. If you're just
Yeah,
meeting random people, smashing and thinking, that's a bit savage, okay? And then
That's one.
This was before lockdown.
don't try and paint yourself as this innocent guy, but we're giving you your props, all right?
It's before lockdown.
He's still
Say
a
again?
savage.
This is before lockdown.
Okay.
My example
Okay.
was before, like, a few years before lockdown.
Yeah. So there's been a transition going on, and you're getting older. You want to, climb up the ladder in your career. There's going to be more abundance in your way, and then you're going to become more picky. We're saying that you're very different. We're not used to someone who can make compromises. But nowadays, I feel like you will get to the point where you have all these options. You're going to pick the best for yourself, and it's not going to be someone who is long distance. It's not going to be someone who is clapped. It's not going to be someone who is overweight anymore. To a point, it's going to get to that point where you pick the best of the best in front of you. So that's what we're saying is that even though your mentality isn't there, at the end of the day, you might just pick the best option for yourself.
And you know what, Temi? And you know what, Jonathan? You're perfectly entitled to do that. We're done with the double standard of women being able to act on their what do you call it, their pre-selections and not being penalized for it. We get penalized for it. If we say to a woman, hey, look, I don't want a woman who's obese or whatever, you'll just get cancelled straight then and there. You'll get shouted at, and you're allowed to say what you want and move accordingly. It's okay. Set those standards, have them, and move regardless. It's all right.
Indeed.
So please do, man.
All right.
Please do. Yeah, man.
Thank you,
Anything else
guys.
you guys wanted to share?
I'm gonna head off now, but I hope you
Oh, I just
guys
want to
enjoy. Yeah.
ask him
Yeah.
about Jordan Peterson, and what he thinks about the percentage of women as they're
So,
basically Jordan. Huh?
the whole thing about women working in the workplace. Like,
No.
No, 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 no,
Basically,
no. I
as
got you.
as women over the IQ of 100 have like 15 points.
How do you feel about
Listen,
this?
listen to it.
Yeah,
Listen.
just listen to this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Now I gotta switch on my speaker because. Okay, let's do this.
Talk the other day, I was talking to my daughter about this study that indicated that for every 15 points in IQ a woman gains over 100, her probability of being married declines by about 30%, and the opposite is true for men. And so then people are pairing it with a video of someone listening to that and reacting to it. And so all of a sudden you have this possibility.
Yeah, that was basically it. That was basically what he said. He's talking about something separate, but essentially what it is, its main driving is, look, every time. So basically, for women, when the IQ goes over 100, every point they gain, I think it's what, over 10, the chances of them getting married decreases by 30%. Whereas the opposite is the same for men. So men, the smarter you get, the more likely you are to get married. Women, the smarter you get, the less likely you are to get married. And it makes sense because women date across. Remember, hypergamy. Women tend to date their equals or above, whereas men can and usually do date down. They can date their equal and date down. So what's your opinion on that? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't know because I haven't done any stats or anything. Or
You don't need to. Just how do you think? What's your opinion? What's your opinion on it? Would you say? Do you agree with it? Do you think that's the case or not really? Like, because you remember you said to me you look for intelligence, so I'm like, okay,
yeah. No. I
yeah,
mean, like generally, I wouldn't be surprised simply because most. So if someone is smart
yeah,
and you're talking to this person,
yeah,
and the smart person might be like intellectually smart, but might not be socially smart. So they might have an IQ,
yeah,
but they might not like they have a high IQ, but they might not really know how to like verbalize themselves. So they might be very good on paper. So
yeah. But why is it? But why would you think? Yeah, but why would you think that would negatively impact a woman, but positively impact a man?
because like what you guys have been saying is most men want to be assertive and they like want to do a certain thing or they
No. Most men don't want to be assertive. We're saying basically, most men, if they want to be successful in relationships with feminine women, should be assertive.
so I mean like why is that so if you have like a personality trait of being assertive why would you change your personality in every other aspect of life like normally someone's personality is the same regardless of the situation like
Not really, no, because
No,
there
not
are some
really. You
marriages.
change
There
it.
are some marriages where, look, I'll give you an example. So, in a relation, let's say you've got a marriage of two business owners. One is a male, one is a female. Now, to become a business owner or to become successful in business, usually you have to adopt certain masculine traits like assertiveness, competitiveness. You're combative in nature as well, usually because you're gonna fight for what you want to get, and you're gonna get to the top, and you're gonna strive to get there. Those are masculine traits.
yeah
Even if a woman adopts them to get to the top of her
Field.
to get to the top of her field. But when she comes back home to the husband, she's not bringing that nature with
That
her
nature with her home.
home. She's going to adopt. She's going to let the man be the man and lead
Because she's had enough
in
of
that
being a
sense.
man outside of the
Yeah,
because imagine how taxing, because women really, like, if you look at it from like a natural standpoint, like a lot of women are not built for this. Throughout time, women have not been built for going out there and fighting the wars and fighting the
yeah.
struggles. They're more nurturing.
They wanted the opportunity to, which is
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
But
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
they just, which is okay, which is fine because
But the
it's just, yeah. Sorry, go on.
the past female generation, like the one before us, like our mothers or whatever, they've been telling other women that you're strong, independent women, you don't need these men, blah 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 blah. And you're finding that most of the women today are actually more unhappy than the women back then. You get me? Because they're in these roles of work where they have to fight to get, to get recognized, get leadership positions, get this. So that they have more stress than they should have. And a lot of women these days are on like some type of medication, CBD oils or whatever, to try and get them to relax, calm down. You know what I mean? They're taking something to try and get them leveled because of all the stress. They're not built for that.
Men are built
You know
to
what I mean?
struggle. Basically, we're built to take stress a bit differently.
They can do it, but they're just
Yeah.
they're not better built to handle it, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Basically, yeah. Go on.
like even if you fake doing something, like if you fake these personality traits for your job, which is like 8, 9 hours of your day, eventually they're gonna seep into your actual personality. Like you're living most of your day as a lie, and eventually you kind of become the lie. Like that's like
It's
standard.
not a lie though, because it's not a
Yeah,
lie because
that personality slowly becomes you. Like regardless of
But what I'm saying is that when you go home to your husband, for example, or let's say, okay, well, in our case it's wife, your wife won't exhibit those traits around you because she knows for the relationship to work, that's the dynamic that needs to be at play here. So yes, she may challenge you on some things a bit more than someone else, but you'll understand that it's a lot less than if she was at work or if she was in the workplace where she would have to have those traits active at all times. It's like, it's like when I'm around, it's like, it's like yourself, how you are with your girlfriend or your other. You're not like that with your boys. Do you know what I mean? You don't act the same way. You can regulate how you act around certain people. It's the same way. You have the ability, but you just don't switch it on all the time. I can be caring and all of these things and, like loving and all of that. But why would I be like that around my boys? That doesn't make sense.
yeah, but you're still like fundamentally you. Like even though like you are still caring to your boys, but in another way. Like
Yeah,
in a
but it's
way,
toned down. It's toned
Yeah,
down.
it's toned down.
That's
yeah,
way toned down. Like
but
I'm
my
gonna show
point
you.
is it's still there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but at 10%, and even in the marriage, the leadership part of her and the combative nature is still there, but it's at 10%, which is enough for you to still. It's enough for you to because look, remember, it's about compromises as well. So the man will understand that. Okay, look, she's coming from this. She's coming from this background of being a boss, being a leader, but she's not gonna be like that when she comes home, like
Yeah, but
in that
first of all,
full
like
mode.
the point of
She's
this
gonna
is
be. She's gonna allow you to lead.
yeah, but the point of this question is about IQ with women who don't have men, right? So
Basically,
No,
it,
no,
as
it's
the
about their
woman's
chances. It's
IQ,
about the
as the woman's
chances.
IQ increases over 100,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
she basically her chances of dating decrease drastically.
Being married. Yeah, getting
No,
into a
being married.
marriage.
Well,
Yeah, being
getting
married
married
decrease.
decrease drastically.
And why
yeah,
do you think? And yeah, we know the reason for that.
yeah, but like just generally, like I like most intelligent people. I wouldn't say are like confrontational, but they're up for like an intellectual debate. And
Debate.
if somebody, first of all, is like, I'm not saying like all men are like this, right? But
Yeah,
if somebody is like confrontational or
yeah,
doesn't like accept being like wrong or thinking another way,
yeah,
they're out the window. Like
Yeah.
if somebody is like just not well, like even give my like first example. A lot of people don't even like that anyway. Like there's times where like I like personally like I'm like
Yeah.
I think I'm wrong, and the debate's going nowhere, and you just like end up being like pissed off or something like that, right? Like
Okay,
for real,
fine.
But that's the
But wait,
thing.
are you saying this is with a woman? Is this against a woman?
no,
Who's this
I'm just saying like
in
Guys
general?
do that too.
I'm just saying this is like IQ like period. Like
Okay,
if I can't defend myself properly against someone that's smarter than me,
yeah.
more often than not, I'll probably be frustrated that I can't give them the
The heat.
yeah, I can't
The heat.
vocalize.
You can't roast them back.
I can roast you back.
Yeah, but the point. Look, the point. Do you know? So the point that
Yeah,
he's trying to make. Why? Yeah, go
but
on.
women are more like generally like they will like just accept things, right? But generally men won't accept things.
Hmm.
So and that's probably why that happened. Like and just like historically, that's just really what has happened. Like, I'm like just quoting like women like historically because of like circumstances have like accepted certain parts of their life will and could never be the same as what men's lives have been.
Because biologically we're different. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
but it's also circumstantial.
So when you say circumstance, can you give me an example?
Yeah, so the advancement of medicine. So
Okay.
like women's periods, for example.
The pill, for example. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah. And when did that come? Like what?
1960.
60s.
Yeah.
So you've got like that going, which is like just brand new, literally brand new in history, essentially. You've got the mortality rate with like childbirth, like women just like died, like straight up, like like so like different things have changed to allow women to now become part of a society where they were just like not really part of it. But
No, they were part of it. They were
No,
very
they were
essential.
always they were always a part of it.
Always a part of it. They were always essential.
No, so the intellectual elite, they weren't a part of that.
Oh no, they weren't
But
a part of it.
what do you mean? In America, if you go back to America in the 1920s, between the 1920s and 1940s, most of the women who were actually most of the people getting PhDs were women.
40s, like
yeah, that's before the pill. I'm saying that's even before the pill, bro. So even before that, they are part of society.
In the hundreds and before, and like,
but I'm just disproving your point. I'm just disproving your point where you're saying in terms of part of society, and the advancement of medicine, because you said advancement of medicine, etc., has led to women being able to integrate into society more. I'm disagreeing because I feel like in 1920 and between the 1920s and 1940s, the majority of women attaining higher education was pretty high, and they were the ones holding the most PhDs.
Yeah,
they were at war. They were at war, bro.
That's why the percentage is higher. Like,
they were at war.
Yeah, because like there's a disproportionate percentage.
But what I'm saying is they were still part of. They were still
essential part.
They were still essential part of society, though. That's what I'm saying. And
but he's just saying that they were not part of
that. Because and in terms of intellect, for you to get a PhD anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's just another level in higher education. Like, it's just the next level.
Yeah. But I'm like, my point is that, first of all, it's a new thing. Like, regardless, like, in the past 100 years, that's nothing. Like, 100, 120. Like, that's so...
Yeah, it's one lifetime. One or two generations. Yeah, one generation even, sorry.
Yeah, like, you can still speak to those people that got PhDs, like, back then. Like,
I'm like the Queen.
I mean, I doubt they'll be talking to you like.
Nah, you can't talk to them. You can't talk to them. They're dead.
They're finished. Oh no, if it's
19... if they got PhDs back then, they're probably like that.
40s, 80s. You can be 80.
Yeah, if they got a PhD in the 80s, yeah, that's still there. I'm saying
no, in the 40s, 1940s.
Oh, 40s. Oh, okay, calm. Yeah.
So it'll be like 1935. Let's say 1935. You got your PhD. Let's see if
they'll be in the 80s. They'll be in the 80s, 100s, chilling.
Yeah.
But nah, I hear you. I feel like
those intellectual elite, right? From then, let's say like they're first of all they're from a time where just generally like women seem to be that submissive like character, right? So like just generally they probably wouldn't have like got a guy because a guy's like most guys don't care about like women's intellect, like just generally. So they're like, I can't be bothered with this. Like I don't want like an intellectual debate when I go home. Like I want something different.
Yeah.
Like, so you got that, and and like it's been like such a recent thing. It's kind of, like people are still getting even used to that idea. That's probably why I'm having the conversation now. Like it's a new thing.
It's very how do you say? It just all I'm gonna say here is this, it's just to keep it very plain and simple. Like the reason why their chances of marriage would decrease is because again, once women become smarter, they will look for men on their level. They will look for men on their level or above. So your pool, the IQ pool, decreases as you go up. There are less and less people with that intelligence quotient as you go up. So if you're sitting at an IQ of 140, how many men? But bear in mind there are more women than men. How many men would have an IQ of 140 as well?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
many.
yeah.
You shrink your own dating pool. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
but it's also because guys
But
look at
men,
level or below.
no. But yeah, exactly. So the hypergamy works. It works both ways.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm saying it's because people aren't used to it. Like it's not really been a thing.
It has been a thing. I think it's. I
I
think
mean,
it's always
I
been a
think
thing.
women like like from a biological standpoint, women don't want to date down.
Yeah.
From a biological standpoint, they actually don't want to date down. So that means mentally, like speaking, if they feel like you're dumber than them, or you're not providing any type of either
Stimulation.
stimulation or value, then what are you there for? You know what I mean? If they have all the money as well, they have a PhD, they probably have a high status job, whether it's scientist, whatever, a lot of STEM jobs, data,
Yeah.
something. They probably have something going for them. So they're probably thinking, bruh, a lot of these guys are like, they're not here. So
And they're
they'll
smart. They're smart. So
Yeah,
exactly, like you said, they're smart. So they will be thinking, why can't I get a dude who's also
on
up
this
here?
level.
So by
They're
them
not gonna
inherently
they're not
having,
gonna be willing to settle for something less than either their level
Yeah.
or higher. And I feel like if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever dated a woman who's like, or have you ever met a woman and she's above your means of access,
Yeah.
and maybe that woman likes you, but then for yourself, hey, I can't provide the way you want me to provide, so I'm not even gonna attempt to do this, even though I like you. It's not happening because I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I'm not on your level, so I'll just leave that.
Yeah, but so I remember my approach is different. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you were to date a woman, or a woman was to date you who is above you, say either IQ or monetarily wise, she would feel some type of way over time, and she'd probably let you go.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
as in
highly
the
likely.
chances are high. Basically, the chances are higher of her leaving, based on those facts. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
remember, most divorces, they're in the UK. That let's say you are together and you're married, most divorces are filed in the UK by women. 62%, somewhere around there. And the majority reason is usually it's one of them is financial. Financial is mostly the one to go by. The one to go
Wait,
by.
like
So
financial is in they just want money, like or
there's usually a struggle in the household in
Yeah,
terms
the
of
guy
there's
may
a
not be
struggle in
providing
terms
the
of the guy
finances.
might not be providing
Oh.
the finances. Yeah, so that's usually it really. But hey man, it's been a good one. It's been a good convo. I won't lie to you.
so.
It's been a wow.
50
Yeah, go on.
50 split. Go on.
Okay, so you're saying
Mhm.
that most women file for divorce because the man can't provide. Is that basically?
Pretty much.
Because you can't provide for the lifestyle they want.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to know about the women who already can provide the lifestyle that they want, and what the statistic is on them and their like divorce rate. That would be
Wait, so
Yeah, but this is
so
what
you're
I'm saying.
saying
Most women, when they have kids, they don't want to typically work.
they're not going to be working at the
They're
same
gonna be
time?
working. So if you can't then live up to that level of income that they had before, when they're off work,
yeah.
then
But there's got to be a stat, right? Because like now, like you get paid for if you're pregnant, you get paid, right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
maternity
but it's
leave,
not
yeah?
much. It's not much.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
Isn't it what your pay is?
No, my brother's girlfriend
Isn't
right
like
now.
isn't like half your pay?
She's
No,
never
it's
had a
full
baby.
pay. Isn't it full
Never
pay
had
for
a
like
baby.
6 months or something?
Yeah, full pay for like 6 months, and then after that, it's like
Yeah, it's like half
like
pay.
a fifth or something. I don't know, it's like a
Yeah.
fifth because she's saying she's only getting like I think either a quarter of what she usually would have got,
Mhm.
or about a third.
So women are
So
penalized.
why didn't
Basically,
she go
women are
back to work
penalized.
after 6 months? Like,
Huh?
what was her reason to look
No,
after the?
the baby's still fresh. So
What
yeah,
do you mean, fresh man?
It's a
Like
decision.
like they just had the baby now. Like the baby's just come into the world now. So now,
months later, yeah. What? Like, why
yeah,
didn't she go back to work?
because she still wants to be, because most women still want to nurture the kid.
It's
Cool.
6 months old, bro.
You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
most women have the maternal instinct just hardwired in, where like the most career woman, when if she decides to have a baby and she sees that baby, it's highly likely she will likely want to
Drop
stay
her
at
career.
home more like with the baby than leave some rando to take care of the baby. You know what I mean? And if
Yeah.
you are not providing the same amount of level of income in the household that she was providing, then you can't sustain the level of life or livelihood she was living. You get me? Because we don't have the same constraints. Like with a man, the reason why we can date down is because we don't, like, if the woman gets pregnant and we have a sufficient income to provide for both of us,
Mhm.
if we don't take anything like a, you know, maternity, whatever, because they're having the kid.
Paternity, the paternity,
They
paternity
can stay
leave.
home as
I'll-
long as they want, as long as we're providing. But for women, if she decides maybe want to stay home and be a full-time mom, if you then can't pick up the weight of what she's leaving behind, you're done.
Finished.
You're finished.
Yeah.
That's on you. Like,
No, I know obviously it's on the guy,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like,
It's
a lot
it's
of
marital
women,
duty.
yeah.
It's a marital duty which you need to be
so,
aware of before you
that's
get
what I'm
married.
saying. But a lot of guys think, or they go into a relationship whispering sweet nothings like, "Oh, I'll get up on your level. I'll get up on your level. I'll get up on your level," and then
But that's
eventually
not
it's
the
like,
case.
"I'm just gonna stay at my level." Like they don't want to rise above
Yeah.
their level, and women sense that and they're like, "You know what? You're wasting my time." And a lot of women have the thing where it's like, if you're below their level, they're gonna try and bring you up to their level. They're gonna forcibly try to bring you up to their level, even if you're content being at the level you're at.
Yeah.
They're gonna wanna, oh, but you can be more, you can make more, you can, let's build, because they feel like, well, that's what they want from a man, and they feel like it's so weird. Like right now, like women have been put into a sense of like they need to essentially be a man for a man to like them.
Does that make sense?
They've been told like, if you need to be a man for a man to like you, you need to be a career woman, you need to be going out
So-
there to get it.
wait.
So
who-
basically, look, women exhibit the traits that men usually women exhibit the
More
traits
women
that men
today.
usually exhibit, and then because of that, those traits that they exhibit, they then
They
say,
clash with
"Oh,
men.
I'm these things, so a man should like me for these things too."
Because of these
and then because of those things, and then they go
Because they
and
like a
look
man
the
for
same.
those things, they equate the man liking them for those things to like basically they say, I like a man because of this. You have money, you're secure, you have a good career, and they feel like the man should equivalently like them on those things. You get me? Whereas most men who are earning above a certain amount don't care about that.
Don't care
Only
about that
people
stuff.
who are in like people who are still in, like, you know, the middle income, low income bracket care about the woman earning money because it will keep the household afloat.
That's it.
Yeah.
And those types of guys, they won't really put up with the quarrelsome household.
So
Like,
would
if you
you,
come
would
home
you,
to
no,
beef.
would you, Jonathan, if you, let's say you were earning, let's say you're earning over 200K, let's say 300K, you're earning 300K a year, yeah?
Mhm.
Your wife wants to be a stay-at-home wife.
Mhm.
Would you say yes, stay at home? If she wants to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I mean, if we talk about it and we're cool with it, then I wouldn't really see
Yeah,
a problem.
that's what she wants to do. Yeah, she wants to take care of the kids. You know, you're making more than enough money.
As long as I'm doing something that I like to do.
Well, yeah, you're earning 300.
Yeah, you're earning
No,
300,000.
no, but like, so for me, I don't care about money.
Well, you're doing what you like.
Well-
You're earning 300K.
Also, you need to provide. You also be needing to provide for the kids, the wife, etc. So
Yeah, but
you would need to care about money at some point. As in, you
But-
need to care about a certain amount of money.
No, so like, if I'm doing the thing I like doing and I'm earning 300K,
Yeah.
we'll do whatever. Like, we
Oh
don't
no,
have-
it's
Yeah.
it's not about that. Don't worry. We're just trying to say monetarily.
But
you're just earning-
but that's what I'm saying. But on the flip end, like I was saying earlier, I think women will never tolerate you if they're earning 300K. They will never tolerate you staying home for any reason.
Maybe. Like, I
It's the
don't know.
truth. Yeah, it's the truth.
I mean,
Harsh
maybe
truth, man.
I've never met like someone
women.
in that scenario.
Rich women,
Rich women, yeah, but the
boiler
rich women.
Or,
The
or
boilers.
whenever you chill with your female friends or whatever, just ask them, what do you think about dating down?
I mean, it's interesting because no one of my female friends that I know of is in a relationship where they earn more than their partner.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
this is-
there you go.
that's the normal.
Because
That's normal.
that's
That's
what
how
they
it
like.
should be.
That's how it should be. Because look, this is what I'm saying. Look, this is the
They
problem.
date up.
here.
Women date
This is
up.
the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem with the modern women, or some modern women. They want men to be traditional men, take care of the income, earn more than me, be taller than me, be providing, protecting, caring, this, that, and the other. But they don't want to be a traditional woman. They want you to be a traditional man, but they don't want to be a traditional woman. They don't want to, let you lead. They don't want to let you, have the say, even though they want. Look, have you ever been in a situation? Yeah, real talk. Have you been in a situation where you're dating someone? Yeah, and in the bedroom situation, they want you to be aggressive. They want you to be, choke me, do this, do that, slap me about, do that. Have you ever been in that situation?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. They want someone to dominate them sexually, because that's innately when you're in the sexual essence, innately that's what you want. Innately, that's what you want. That's your instincts telling you what you want. You want someone to dominate you, to be above you, to be stronger than you. But then modern society is telling them that that's not okay everywhere else.
But I think so. I think it stems down more to that. Like, I think it also stems down to when we were growing up, we aspired to have like certain jobs, right?
Yeah.
Or aspired to do certain things. And
Okay.
thank God, like in our case, literally everyone on this chat, like our aspirations are in professions where we make a good living.
Okay.
But generally, the same as like for women, if they aspire to do certain things or certain jobs, first of all, like some women don't even aspire to have a job. Second of all, a lot of those jobs, like they don't really earn too much. So it's like that as well is like a problem. Like it's like if I aspire to do something and I'm gonna earn a certain wage, then a proportion of the people that do that are gonna get that certain wage. But if I aspire to do something where I'm barely even gonna make it like a decent living, then the majority of people are gonna be like that. Like there's no two ways about it. Like I can't aspire to, I don't know, like be a secretary and expect to earn 300K. Do you know what I mean? If that was my aspiration. But I can aspire
you could though if you're working for like the biggest billionaire.
That's what I was gonna say. Big firm.
And that's even less than 1%, right? Like,
you gotta work hard. You can make it happen, but it's not. Yeah, the chances are very low.
So you saying that women have the? Are you talking about women here? I'm guessing women versus men, because we'll see the men. We have the societal pressure to become something. We have to make something of ourselves. Is that what you're saying?
So
and women, they don't really have that.
Encouraged to do certain jobs which pay, which give you like a good or decent pay, or like a brilliant like skyrocket, like you're making more the money in the world kind of like job. If like everyone was encouraged to do that, then I feel like we'll see something different. So it's like,
but they are encouraged to do that.
Yeah,
they are, bro. Everyone's we have equal opportunities.
There's more women in STEM fields these days than men.
Yeah, so they are encouraged to do that, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like you. So, for example, you could say there's more women in STEM fields, right?
Yeah.
But then look at where like the big money's being made.
It's at the top of the STEM field, right?
Yeah. Like competition.
And that's a competition. That's a competition.
They are more into the the more like, what do you call it?
The caring side of it.
Which is earning.
It's still a decent wage. No, it's a decent wage.
It's a decent wage.
Yeah, it's literally it's a decent wage.
They're not forced.
But they're not forced into those roles. They have the choice to go up.
Look at the roles where like you do earn a lot.
Yeah, that's literally. You can be head of community matron, for example. You can be head community matron. They're earning like 70K.
No. I mean like generally. So like for example, in like computer science.
Yeah, CEO.
Ton. Like it's easy to make money if you're a programmer.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean male and female? Yeah, but most females don't tend to do programming
because they're not very logical.
That's my thing.
But that's biological.
They don't have an innate sense for those type of jobs. There are females who do it and they excel
Yeah.
at it, but most women are not like logically wise from their brain standpoint. Most men are logically oriented, so which means they like processes.
Nah, they could I think like women can do it. Like
I didn't say they
Bro,
can't do
bro,
it.
look.
I didn't
There's
say
this,
they can't do it.
No,
I
no,
just
hold on,
said
hold on.
biologically they're
I'll
not
give you an
geared to
example
doing it.
at my work, right? Like
Yeah.
in my team's literally balanced, male and female. In my other team, there's more women than men.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So there's more step
Fine.
points them.
And would you say, and Jonathan, competence wise, the women in your team, would you say they're on the same level as the men who've been selected?
Nah, I'd say you like they're better, man.
No. On your team in particular. Because remember, you told me about that lady that doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah. So this one, no, but
So there you go. I'm like, that wouldn't be allowed to run for
yeah.
men.
But
In the men.
But the other two, they're killing it. Like I honestly aspire to be my old like senior software developer. Like she's amazing. Like well, she destroys everything.
So
like
what are you talking about? They're making money.
So then they're
You
making
mean they're
beat.
making money?
And they're doing bits.
but my point is, there's like what 5-10% of
But they
women-
had the opportunity to pick.
Yeah, they
It's not like someone said. Did someone say don't go there?
Most women don't tend to pick those jobs because they don't stimulate them. and give them a
Bro,
sense
it
of
comes down to
achievement.
decision biologically.
But it's more like encouragement, man. Like for
No.
example,
Look, I'll give you an example. Look, bro, I'll give you a perfect example.
How
In
many
Scandi-
male
in Scandinavia?
How many male, what are they called? So sorry, real quick. Sorry to cut you off. How many male what do you call it? Midwives do you usually see?
like I mean,
Not many because they don't. Those are not the jobs they want. Women tend to like run towards those jobs because they like babies.
yeah. So I mean, but so
It's
my
just
point
they
is,
pick the jobs they feel comfortable with.
yeah, but you is it encouraged too? Like it's for real. Like it's more encouragement.
It's
Like,
not encouragement because
not
remember,
encouragement.
I'll give you an
You're playing
example.
to their strengths.
No. You're given. I think he's talking about societal. You're talking about societal
know.
pressure now, yeah.
Yes,
So
pressure them
okay.
to do
So
those
then,
jobs.
so now let's look at Scandinavia, where it's a more egalitarian society. They get rid of those kind of, how they get rid of the societal the choices. They get rid of the choice where they give you basically every choice. Male and female are left to their own devices. They can pick what fields they go into. There's no pressures or pushing towards a specific field. Now, what they usually find in the Scandinavian society is that men pick things like engineering, etc., and women tend to pick the
Nursing,
more nurturing
all
stuff,
that stuff.
nursing, etc. So even when left to their own devices, the
Caring.
schooling system is the same. By the way, they're all taught the same way. There's a mixture. There's no encouragement at any level in terms of education. They end up picking those same
How
fields.
many
They end up
primary
splitting.
school teachers are women versus men? More
And then
female primary
biologically,
school teachers than men.
So,
male primary school teachers.
and there you go. Look, it's a
just-
biological. It's innate. It's built
It's a
into
biological
us.
imperative.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
I mean, like my point isn't to encourage women into like STEM or engineering or
No. Just give them the opportunity to pick the course.
No,
Give
no,
them
but-
that choice.
the whole point was about money, right? So
Money?
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah, you're talking about how they should earn.
No. As in money, you can make money being a teacher. Teachers get paid. Teachers
yeah,
get
but
paid a
you
lot.
don't get paid that much.
You
Like
don't get paid big money. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's the point. So
No. But nurses get paid big money.
they don't get paid, man. What are you
They don't get
talking
paid
they do.
big money. They don't get paid big
No.
money.
If you come to London, nurses can live alone.
Yeah, unless you're paid, like, obviously they can live alone. Yeah.
Nurses can live by themselves.
Yeah, they can.
Plus.
Female doctors are paid more than male doctors.
Yeah, but fam, like I'm talking 6 figures plus. I'm not talking about like me. Like
Yeah, 6
under
figures.
6
Yeah.
figures
But
is
that's what I'm
not-
saying.
Yeah.
They don't.
Women don't aspire to that.
They don't
though.
aspire.
They don't really
to that.
aspire
because
They
they don't.
aspire
They
to
don't
that.
derive the same pleasure from the challenges and the determination it takes to actually rise up in the ranks to get to the point where you're earning 100K. That's a lot of work to get to the point where you're earning 100K. A lot of women don't want to put in that work. That's what I'm saying. Women are not built. They can do it, but a lot of women don't want to go through struggle. I have a friend who's doing PhD, and she's saying, "Bro, I don't want to work after the PhD," and I'm out here like, "What are you doing? Doing the PhD?
Why are you doing a PhD then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yo, I hope I catch a man, but I know it's not gonna be a thing, so I might have to be like a prostitute." I'm like,
Wow.
no, for real. I'm like, bro, you have a PhD. You're competent in bioinformatics, in protein sample modeling, and like actual like, bro, you have skills. high income skills, and you're telling me how probably won't find a job because the work it would take for me to actually go into the job and work the job and do all this stuff is just too much. They're not built for it. They're not built for
That's
it.
it. But they have every opportunity, bro. They have every opportunity to get
How
there,
many? No,
honestly.
listen. How many? Let's say when you went to uni, yeah. When you went to uni, how many stories do you hear of girls breaking down before exams and crying and all this, that, and the other?
Bruh, bad.
But how many stories do you hear of guys breaking down, crying, and before exams and whatever?
Not so many, but I heard a few.
I heard a few too, but not so
as many.
A lot of women, the pressure's too much. They're not. Pressure's built for shoulders, not hips.
Yeah, but I think it's a different thing, like you're going to.
You don't know. I was gonna say he's about to refute the facts.
Yeah, like so.
But the facts are there, so you can't refute the facts.
No, I'm not assuming.
You're just adding on, is that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying like, sure, like the breakdowns happen, but they do get through it, right?
Yeah, they get through it.
Yeah, but would you? Would you willingly?
That's why
but would you willingly?
Medications.
And bro, and that's why I'm saying, would you willingly go through that? No.
Over and over again.
They would choose. They would say no. Whereas the guy would be like, yeah, but to get to the 100K salary or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll go through the pain of childbirth. They'll go through the pain of childbirth.
This is what awaits men. Yeah, if we earn, we get to those levels of success. We have abundance. We get abundance. We get to pick. We get the pick of the litter. You know, we are the top guy earning loads of money. We have more options. Women, when they struggle for the same things, they have less options. So why struggle for those less options?
But,
you see what I'm saying? Why struggle for those less options? Because the majority of men are making 45K or 30K or whatever, between 45 and 30K.
Well, 28. I think 28K or something.
Yeah,
most men are. Most men in the UK are probably on 28K.
So what's the point of women out earning so many men when they won't be able to date the majority of men because of their own biological predisposition to date up?
I don't know, man.
Okay. Jonathan, it's like this. If you have an affinity for dating short chicks, you're not gonna then just be like, I need to date tall chicks. I just need to get the tall chicks because I just need to do it. Like, you know, we need to have equal opportunity for the tall chicks, right? No, you just date where you just do what is more inclined to you and what you like.
Wait, so I can give you an example. I'm gonna ask you something. So imagine you're into this girl and she earns 300K, and you can start working. You're gonna start working.
But I won't, because she will not respect me in the long run.
Because we know the dynamic between men and female.
Not respect me.
And she's
will not respect me in the long run.
But she's like, cool.
Yeah, she'll be cool for the minute.
For the second.
Wait till the end when I'm asking, babe, can I have that money? What are you gonna do with it? When do you need it for? What do you need it? Women don't like to share their resources. Ask a lot of women, like a lot of modern women will tell you 50-50. You go on a date, the first date, they expect you to pay.
100%. You've got, even though it's not right, bro, it's not fair. It's double standard. It's not fair. But
So
you've got to do it.
one time. Like, so I can only speak from experience. Like,
yeah. So, but remember, your anecdotal experience is not the case for everybody. It's not the majority.
It happened to you one time, but you, as you say, you have a long vetting process. So, so when you're talking to people, you are friends. So when you go on these little mini excursions, you're friends.
No. I'm talking about after the transition. Mm-hmm. So you go from friends into
a relationship
together. Yeah. And then that point, we're still doing the 50-50. Like,
still doing the 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you together now?
Now ask her. Now ask.
But as in, like,
whenever you're doing the 50-50, yeah, ask the lady how she would feel if you paid for all the. A lot of women don't want to let you pay for all the stuff because they don't want to have, what do you call it? They don't want to have an obligation to you. They feel like if I let him pay everything, then he feels like I owe him something. You get me?
Yeah. But
that's why they do the 50-50. Those women who do the 50-50 do it out of fear because they feel like I feel like I will need to owe him something if he pays the whole thing. So I'm gonna pay my bit, so I don't owe him anything. Just in case I had to leave, it's cool because I paid my bit and you paid your bit, and that's cool. The women who let you pay for the whole thing, and they're there willingly, are more likely to be invested in you because they have like a, what do you call it? They understand the courting process. They're not moving
The
with fear.
dynamics.
They're not moving
Yeah.
with fear in the sense that they feel like, they know, like, look, if we go on a date, he pays, blah blah blah. We have a good time. We go back. We do some business. It's fun. It is what it is. But the women who want to pay, it's just in case they want to run. They're like, nope, peace.
I've paid
I'm
half.
out. I
It's
paid.
fine. I'm done.
I'm out. Deuces.
Yeah. So this happened to you once. This happened to you one time.
So it happened to me one time, and they were annoyed about it. I mean, they were annoyed about two things. Like, first of
What
all,
they told you?
yeah, straight.
Yo, that's brave. Like, most women won't tell you. They'll just.
What did they say?
Yeah. What did they say to you?
So first of all, it was a vegan, and we went to like
Oh my god.
TGI Fridays.
Here we go.
I was like, do you mind if like I eat like some ribs because I've been craving it? They're like, yeah, sure, go for it.
You shouldn't have asked. You should have just done it.
I'll just be nice. And like this is our second time.
Yeah, you
day.
should have just eaten it.
Yeah.
fully. Yeah.
I mean, I was like, do you have a problem? Because the reason I asked is if she had a problem, then she's not for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Fine. Part of his vetting process.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
like that.
That's good.
It's cool.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, but you can see on their face though when you
can see on their face when you're just eating it though.
Yeah,
Like,
you can see their face. You know what I mean? Like,
or when you say when the guy comes and says, "What would you like?" and you say ribs, just look at her real quick.
Face.
Look at her face. If her face drops, you're finished.
Yeah.
But
no, for real. Because
honestly,
because they're gonna say the most politically correct thing in this situation. They're gonna say, "Oh no, it's fine." But watch how they're gonna try and change you if you
later on.
Yeah. No.
But that's the kind of person I don't want, innit? Like that's why the vetting process went. And man, like wasn't deliberately sloppy with the ribs, but it went everywhere. Like,
oh lord.
Yeah. I mean, like it wasn't like I'm never gonna see you again sloppy. Like when it's like
oh man was
exactly.
Nice.
Yo, that's jokes.
Man was flicking that rib juice in her face. Oh lord. So how's your weekend? Yeah. And you only just one pool? Yeah.
That's mad.
He's like, yo, do you mind if I put this bone on your plate real quick? Alright, calm. Yeah, but sorry, go continue.
So that's cool. Like at the end of it, it was like, the waiter like came for the bill. The waiter was like, oh, so he was like, yo, so should I split the bill or should I go halves? And I didn't say anything. So again, like part of my vetting process is like I like things to be like I wouldn't say like I'm not gonna pay for the bill, but if the day hasn't been like amazing, I'm probably not gonna offer. Like if I'm not head over heels with this person, at that point, I'm probably not gonna offer. I'm probably not gonna offer.
Okay.
So she was like, "Yeah, it's cool to split." Like, it wasn't even like it didn't seem like a problem to me anyway. So everything was cool. Like she called a cab. She got in the cab, then got out, ran, kissed me, and then ran back in the cab. So I'm thinking it's cool. Next
She
day,
just kissed you after you ate ribs. She really a vegan?
so
What the
man's got that rib meat and he just kissed him. But yeah, go on, continue.
it was still on my lips. I didn't clean off properly. So
That's what I'm saying.
That's mad. So
but next day she was complaining about, oh, I can't believe you were eating ribs in front of my face, and I'm vegan. And
no, she was testing you. She wanted to know if you put your foot down.
Yeah, so that won't slide with me. Like that's not a thing that I want. Like there's no way I'm gonna be with someone who says one thing but expects another thing. Like
okay,
that's most women.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I don't want most women. I want my woman.
That's true. That's true.
Still here.
Yeah. My guy's jokes. To be fair, I wasn't supposed to click that, but it is what it is. It's fine. It happened.
Wait, what?
Nothing. No one saw it. No one saw it. If you go to the comment section, you'll see it.
Oh, thingy, yeah.
Yeah, for the Duke. What a guy.
Ah,
Yeah,
what the?
but Jonathan, honestly, in your case, like I said, in regards to women and money and not working, I'm like, yeah, most women they want a dude who out earns them, or either on the same level or out earns them. It's just normal. That's just natural. It's just how it goes. And they refuse to usually date someone long term if they out earn the guy. So yeah, you guys can be comfortable and you can be chill for a short period of time, but more often than not, she will just dip after a while.
Yeah,
And
true.
yeah, again, hypergamy will come into effect. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the case for the majority. It's not all. Again, there are a little minority who don't care about that stuff. But yeah, we like to play by the law of averages here. So yeah, we'll go with that.
Work like you're dealing with the majority, not the minority.
Yeah, and just because just because you have the exception to the rule does not make it the whole thing.
The rule.
Like the whole rule. The whole rule, base. The
Don't
rule.
make it the rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, man, it's been a tight show. I won't lie. We've been on air for like 3 hours, almost 4 hours. This is our longest stream, you know.
Yeah, this is the
So
longest one.
yeah, Jonathan has provided us with a lot of heat. I respect that, bro. Thank you for coming on and sharing
A lot of content.
sharing your views. Cutting this up into smaller pieces is gonna be hell on earth. But
Oh, wow.
we love. But hey, look, we're willing to go through the struggle.
Hiya.
Hiya, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah,
man.
Jackie Chan Adventures, man. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Guys.
Actually, speaking of which,
Hey, Jackie Chan and Jade Adventures. Don't never cut out
Yes.
Jade, man.
Jade was
Adventures.
Jade.
It wasn't
Jackie Chan.
Adventures, man. It was Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, in the beginning it was
Man,
Jackie Chan
on that
Adventures,
end.
bro.
It's just
What?
Jackie Chan Adventures, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I always thought it was Jackie Chan.
Jade as well.
Yeah,
Nah,
Jade
it was
was in
Jackie.
there.
It was Jackie. It was Jackie
It's
Chan's
just
show,
Jackie Chan
bro.
Adventures. It's just Jackie Chan Adventures.
It's his show. Jade was an animated character. Jackie Chan was a real guy. What? If she was on the same level, I'd be upset.
To me, she was.
Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah, she was entertaining, man. I
She
really
was
liked
funny.
this. I like the season where the older Jade came back from the future. Oh, that was
Wait, she was on point. Yo, she was on point.
That was
She was
great,
on job.
bro.
Wait, and who was that big dude who was always just getting moved to by Jackie
the
Chan?
sumo guy.
He was like a bodyguard. He was wham.
Oh, the big guy. I forgot his name.
big guy.
What was his name?
I feel like I need to-
Toru.
Oh yeah,
Toru.
the
I feel like
Toru.
the big,
Yeah.
big Tony, man. I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, hand me the talisman. And the way it would just activate, like at random
that's
times.
The sumo. That's the sumo, right?
Yeah, the sumo.
The bigger guy. Yeah. I used to collect the cards.
Oh,
Uncle.
I
I
love how he
used
used
to
to call
collect the
himself
cards.
Uncle as well. That's so jokes.
Yeah, the cards were on
Valmont.
point. And the talismans. They were on job. I used to have a suitcase full of them.
Damn, bro.
Bro, because the cards.
Dao Long.
Bro.
Dao long, mad.
Valmont.
But yo, we are on a tangent right now, hella tangent. But what I'm trying to close out the show here, and we out here like we're trying to start an episode of Jackie Chan's Adventures. But
Honestly, it's too
but speaking of which, we do need to review MHA anyway, and
yeah, My Hero
Shaman King at some point.
Academia and
But Jonathan, I just wanted to say thank you for being a part of the show. We appreciate it.
Hi,
I'm
my name's
gonna
Gas.
have to boot you out the show right now, but I hope you don't mind. Yeah, but
Okay, guys.
take care, bro. It's been a pleasure.
Have a good night.
Man, that was a great show, man. Honestly, I was literally there. Like, we could keep going. There's so many questions, so much content.
So
But man, we unfortunately Sunday. Exactly, as the Duke has said, closing out the show takes 10 minutes. He knows this.
Bro, you just fall
He
on
knows.
tangents for no reason.
100%. Literally end up talking about life
Devastating.
and what's coming up next. Yeah, but now, guys, thank you for tuning in once more. It's been
what
a
it
real.
be.
This is 2/3 of Not Your Average Joes.
Not Your
Signing
Average.
out one more time.
Yeah.
Catch you guys later. Peace.
Deuces.